Hello, good people, and welcome to the Nothing Above the Moon podcast. I'm your host, Mike Johnson. I'm joined with my co-host, Cam
Fubu.
Damn, for us by us?
For us by us.
LL Cool J, Todd Smith?
Yes.
Okay, hey.
With a little bit of, what's Mike's last name? I don't know. I'm going to call him Mike O'Reilly.
There you go, last name O'Reilly, yeah.
Yeah, Mike O'Reilly.
Mike O'Reilly.
Shout out to Mike O'Reilly, still supporting that Fubu. We ain't going to let that one go, bro. That right there, man, is... Hey, the streets ain't looking for Fubu, but hey, I'm glad you still popping the Fubu, popping them Fubu tags, man.
Oh yeah, man. Who owns Fubu now? It's still owned by
Mike O'Reilly. Mike is the lone shareholder of Fubu.
Hey, cuz count them checks, Mike. Count them checks.
I think Damon John still makes Fubu. But
Really?
I think the other three dudes them pulled out. They said, "Hey, cuz the streets ain't looking for this no more."
Oh my God, dog. The thing about Mike is, bro, is he... Oh my God, dog. If you're gonna have platinum Fubu on, dog, tuck your shirt in. I'm just leave it at that. Tuck your shirt in, dog. Your damn pocket got a big ass cartoon character on it, man. Ain't no winning with that shit, dog. There's no winning, bro. Fat Albert, man. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Hey, man, listen.
Oh boy,
Mike, you might wear it to work, but I know you wear that stuff on the streets, bro. I know you go stunting when you take a girl to the movies and you pull out that fat platinum Fubu jeans, and he might have a platinum Fubu shirt, platinum Fubu socks.
I know he got a jacket.
Oh, he definitely got a
full
jacket.
denim. He gotta have that full denim, bro.
Yeah, Mike. Listen, you talking to a man who actually had a full denim platinum. Was it platinum Fubu or just Fubu? The gray one. The gray one I had. I think it was just a Fubu.
It was just Fubu, yeah. Anytime you add the cartoon characters to it, that's when it becomes platinum Fubu.
Okay, yeah, because I just had the Fubu denim, and I had that back in 2002 or 3, and I thought I was stunting, and at the time I was stunting.
It was clean.
Yeah, it was clean for that time.
Yeah.
But today...
Yeah, dog. Look at the platinum Fubu. So what kind of shoes you think you wore? You think you had some Buffalinos?
Oh,
you gotta wear some B boots, yeah, bro. If you got platinum Fubu on, you gotta wear B boots or lugs in order for it to look right, dog. So what you think? What kind of shoes you think Mike wearing on the weekends, bro?
Mike actually wear Jordans, but
Team Jordans. They gotta be Team Jordans, bro. I think come on, man. Keep it real with me, dog. Team Jordans are real Jordans, man.
He actually had some Jordans. He had the signature line. I mean, I personally haven't seen him with the OG Jordans. You know, I seen him with some retro 6s on. They call it the All-Star 6s. But yeah, I wouldn't buy them.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they're not my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, you're right. Buffalino or lugs is probably his go-to for that platinum Fubu.
Buffalino or lugs, man.
Yeah, and he says, you know, he wants to come to the show and he wants to explain himself.
He's more than welcome to come on here, man. I would love to hear his explanation for why he online on eBay up at late night bidding on. And how you bid on platinum? Who else bidding on that, dog? How you bid on platinum Fubu, bro? Who else bidding on that? Come on,
it's
Mike,
them
man.
Bots. It's the bot. The bots
running the price up.
They're running the price up. No, it's the people with the bot.
God,
as soon as he go on eBay, it says 30 people watching, and the bot and the bot's like, man, the bot's on there saying this is impossible. Nobody's gonna bid on this.
Oh, God.
And then here come Mike. And the bot say 50 cents. Mike said $1. The bot said $1.50. I said, how can you get trolled by the bots?
Oh, God, man. On platinum Fubu.
On platinum Fubu. Now, we know the bots out there trolling a lot of people in general.
Oh, God, you're losing, man.
But on platinum Fubu, platinum Fubu should cost you. Platinum Fubu should pay you to wear it.
Exactly, man.
Yeah. Oh, man.
God, dog, man. So what do you think Mike's screen name is? Is it Mike O'Reilly?
Nah. Man. Man. I don't know, man. I mean,
God, that's funny, man.
Hey, man, shout out to Mike, man. Again, we can't wait to bring you on the show, man. And maybe you could bring a couple of sample jeans, too.
Please, man.
Yeah, please.
Please, dude. Please, man.
Please, because you got to get them things hemmed up at the bottom, too, bro.
Why? Just get them big, bro.
Keep them OG?
Keep them OG, man. Keep them OG. I don't know if they make like slim. Do they make slim cut platinum Fubu jeans?
It's impossible.
It got to be baggy.
It got to be baggy. Just like Jabos. Yeah, Jabos, you know, definitely got to be baggy.
Jabos were clean though.
But Jabos were clean. I'm not hating on
Yeah,
Jabos.
Jabos. Would you wear some Jabos now?
Slim?
Nah, regular.
Nah. I seen some dudes at Ashland's piano recital who wore some khakis. Like they look like bell bottoms. It looks so ridiculous. It's just regular khakis. It's not like slim cut or anything. It covered their whole shoe.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. You talking about the fresh out of prison khakis.
Yeah.
The dude got to go to a job interview. You fresh out of jail. Them khakis. Yeah.
Damn.
Usually like Dickies or I can't even tell you the name of other companies. I know what you're talking about. Though. They got no form. Just like some pants.
Just some pants. I'm like, oh my goodness, man. I mean, you know what? At first, I wasn't on the skinny train. I'm not on the skinny jean train, but I'm on the slim cut.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes sense, you know, because it's nice. It lays on you right.
Yeah.
It feels more naturally. It looks aesthetically more pleasing than actually like the bell bottoms.
Yeah. Just no form, no structure, just some pants, but basically some utility pants. So anytime you got
MacGyver pants.
Yeah, exactly. They can do anything, bro. You can work in them. You can go dress up in them, man. That's the look you want to avoid. You want to have that look where people look like you got forced to dress up. You know what I mean? Like, hey, God, dog, I got to put this on today. For real, man. I'm going to the piano recital. I really got to put pants on. You don't want to be that guy, bro. When you get dressed up, make it look like it's natural to you, man.
Oh, that's crazy. Think about it. We used to go in the store looking. We were passed by all of our sizes. I'm 32. Man, that's too small.
Yeah, I want it bigger.
I go to 40. If they didn't have 40, 34, I said, man, you don't have my size. you don't have extra large, triple X.
Yep. Bottom shelf, bro. The clothes start off with the small size on the top. You gotta go all the way to the bottom, get them 40 and 40 clothes, man.
Yeah, and we used to go into Polo. I used to go into like the mall sometimes when they had like a sale on Polo and go to Big and Tall.
Wow.
Big and Tall is meant for 6'8", 6'7". I got shirts that's coming past my kneecaps.
God, dog, man.
Bro, what were we thinking?
It looked good, man.
It was. It
looked
did.
good. You felt fresh back then, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Sometimes it's a sign of the times, man.
I guess so, man. The new kids, they start the trends. And I see them with like slim cut jeans, and I don't think they're gonna ever look back in themselves and say, man, what were we thinking?
Baggy coming back.
You think Baggy's coming
Yeah,
back?
he come back. I'm for sure to come back. I'm for sure to come back, man. Fashion like haircuts, man. It's all cyclical, bro. It's just you get it, man, and you look at it like, man, that was stupid, and then it go around again. It may not last long, but it come around again. Remember recently, man, these kids were dyeing their hair.
That's true.
Remember back in the day when we was just right before we really started getting into it, we can get our own haircuts. You know what I'm saying? Cats had the dyed hair, the high right, low left, the high top fade. All that stuff came back around again. We seen it already, man. Even with bell bottoms, bro. Bell bottoms were popular in the 70s, and I see like 9th or 10th grade, the girls started wearing bell bottoms again.
That's true.
I don't know about dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I think it's all cyclical, man. So I think at some point, man, baggy's gonna come back.
What about corduroy jeans?
Yeah. Corduroy's clean, though.
I like corduroys. Yeah.
If you look at, matter of fact, I don't know if this is a trend or whatever. If you look at Kanye West's Adidas line, a lot of that stuff baggy. It's like the old, like
really?
Yeah, like the old, like 90s, like the like the cross color shirts, like how it don't look like that, but the way they fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So who knows, man? You never know, bro.
Kanye is a trendsetter.
Kanye a trendsetter, yeah. Look at the Kanye West Adidas line. A lot of that stuff is big and baggy. Cause Kanye was wearing skinnies for a while, but he don't really wear them like that no more.
No, he don't. He don't.
So.
Yeah. I mean, he started off wearing those blazers and jeans, and I remember I used to see people in the early 2000s wear blazers and jeans to the club.
That was Jay.
Kanye
West started with the backpack and the nerdy look with the polos and everything. That was more of a Kanye West. Jay-Z came with the crisp pair of jeans and the button up, and and turned to the blazer. That was terrible. I'm glad enough. That was a terrible look, bro.
Yeah, I never did that one.
Dress shoes and jeans.
Yeah. I never did that one. I might have did. Well, let me tell you. Thinking it back, I might have did it one time just because of the times. But but I did wear one of those Chinese shirts with the Chinese letters on it.
Oh man,
you remember that?
Yes, I do remember that shirt vividly. It was silk.
It was white and black.
Always blowing in the wind, cause whether it's in the closet, in the house, it bitch always blowing in the wind, bro.
That shirt was nasty, man.
They had a Platinum FUBU shirt, man, that was silky. That was one of the first ones they came out with. It was all silky, but it had like little boxes and had all the different Cosby Kids on there. So trash, bro.
Oh, man.
So many colors, man.
Oh, jeez. What was the freshest thing back then that everybody wanted? Like, the freshest line. Was it Rockawell? Was it Woo-Well? Was it, FUBU? Was it
I might have to
Mecca?
give it to Sean John.
You know what? Puffy still he's still in the game.
Yeah.
And Sean John is still popping.
Yeah.
To me.
Sean John had a good run, man. Sean John came over because Rockawell was clean, man, but you had that Sean John, bro. You was doing something, man, back when we was in high school. That was like the thing. So that Sean John probably, I'd say, was one of the most desired clothing lines that I can recall. And it was clean.
It was clean. I used to like a Nietzsche a lot. It's where a lot of Nietzsche stuff.
And Nietzsche was clean, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they had, academics and stuff like that, too. But Sean John, it was always clean. Puffy, I personally still want a velour suit. I never wore one in these streets.
Don't get one, dog. It's probably going to be so hot.
Hey, bro, velour suits are clean to me. The old school Italian look.
Why don't you ask Mike where we can get them from? Mike probably can tell you exactly where to get them from. Same, we get them Platinum FUBU pass, we can probably get a velour suit and be good to go, bro. That's terrible.
They had a velour suit in when I went to the Tanger outlet in Atlanta, Fila. Yeah.
Oh.
I was about to get it too.
What you gonna buy something? You gotta wear $50 with it, bro.
See, that's the thing. I said, dang, man. But they had all those dad shoes. The shoes that have 3 inches, 3 inches of a shoe at the bottom. Like the shoe looks like it's most of the shoes that we wear now like slim, like Jordan, it's slick.
Yeah.
Slick style. The dad shoes look like orthopedic shoes.
Yeah, too much soul.
Yeah, too much soul, man. Yeah. So they had those dad Filas. I'm like, bro, I can't wear that.
Hold on, where were you at when you saw that? Were you in the Fila outlet?
Yes, Fila outlet.
Yeah, there's only one pair of Filas you can wear, man. It's the ones with the I call them the OGs, man. It's the ones with the little swoosh on them.
Yeah, like they look like the gangster Reeboks, built like the
exactly. But the Fila sign, that's the only pair of Filas you can wear. That's it.
What about Grand Hills? You don't like the Grand Hills?
The Grand Hills were clean, but I seen they bought them back out because they were at Journeys not too long ago. They bought them back out.
They was at Journeys?
Mm-hmm. Yep. The Grand Hills.
Oh man,
yeah,
I had a pair of Grand Hills. I love the Grand Hills.
Would you wear them now?
Why not?
They didn't look as good as they used to look.
They didn't?
No, they didn't have the OG colorways, which was the white and blue ones. They were black and white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they went in Journeys not too long ago. Surprised you didn't see them, man.
Oh, I need to go.
When did I say you been to Journeys though, man?
It's been a while, man. I always pass by Journeys.
Yeah, that's your problem, man. Go in there, man. Get some good stuff, bro.
Okay, yeah, you always been like, cause I do like those Adidas that you got. Those wool Adidas. Yeah, those are clean. They need to bring them back out.
The world ain't ready for those, yeah.
Yeah, they ready for them, cuz. No. What size them is again?
Your size.
Yeah, cause I found out what shoe size I wear. I can wear a 10.
Yeah, they are kind of big, man. I wanted a 9.5, but they didn't have a 9.5 in them. So either 9. That's my problem, man. If I go with 9, it's usually too small. So I either have 9.5 or 10. That 10 feel too big depending on the shoe. So it didn't have a 9.5, so I had to rock the 10. It felt too big for me.
Really? You got too much toe room in front?
Yeah, because the shoe, man, is not really much on the inside of it. As far as cushion, it's kind of just like wool. Okay. That's pretty much it. So, yeah.
Okay, so 9.5 is a perfect size for you.
9.5, man. 9, it depends. If it's a basketball shoe, it's usually a little bit slimmer than 10. Okay. Like everyday shoes, 9.5, perfect size.
Perfect size.
Feel good on my feet, man.
Okay. Well, I got these LeBrons on, and they gonna see this. They gonna start seeing the footwork.
What size are them?
10.5.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect size. Feel snug.
Good.
You know the difference between tight and snug. Snug feel like you in there. Tight just like you too many people around you.
Yeah, I don't like feeling tight. That's how I felt in the Atlanta airport. Tight.
How long did it take you to get on through TSA? Because I know they had that long line wrapping around TSA, depending on where you going, man.
In Atlanta?
In Atlanta.
I have to do that in Atlanta.
Oh, really?
No. I went in because I did my
oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Cleveland.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You flew for Tallahassee, but if you had to fly out of Atlanta, bruh, no, that is the worst.
Yeah, that now I know you can save money and get a lot of direct flights coming out of Atlanta and maybe Jacksonville, man. But I would just buy a connecting flight, man. Really, because our airport is so nice and easy, bro. You can walk in there, man, get in, get out, no fuss, no mess, man. Go through the checkout line. We ain't got like 5 gates. You know what I'm saying?
we got like 2 people manning like the TSA. They let you in and like, hey man, you got a bomb? Like, nah, I'm good. Go through.
Good to go.
You
man.
good to go.
Then you connect and fight. You don't have to worry about it no more. So
yeah. But we got you only got like 2 places you can grab something to eat from in there.
Yeah,
like the little coffee spot, and they have another one too.
It's like some kind of bar. I forgot what it's called. Some kind of it's called like the Live Oak Bar or something like that.
That's it. Yeah, it's garbage.
But Atlanta does have a lot of options, man. But God, dog, I hate being mad. Dog if you get food in there, I had a 2-hour layover. If you get food in there, bro, where you gonna sit down and eat it at, man? Dang. People everywhere had to walk damn near all the way around the terminal just to find a gate that was kind of empty. I could sit down and enjoy my food. It's not like eating with a bunch of people like around me. People standing up all over you, man. Oh, God.
I feel you. Yeah, that's one thing about Atlanta, man. That airport, it has a lot of options, but it has a lot of people.
Too many people, man.
Yeah, I mean, I seen a white dude walking through the Atlanta airport. He had like a swastika tattoo on his leg.
Nice.
And I wanted to walk him down, but I was like, man, that man might stab me, man.
Yeah, what's the point of walking him down, bro?
Yeah, it's no point. Let the man walk away with his swastika tattoo on his leg.
If he brave enough to get a swastika tattoo on his leg and walk around with shorts on, he brave enough to slap the hell out of you in front of everybody. Yeah, he'll do it.
Oh, he'll definitely do it. Yeah, so, I mean, and then we both get thrown out I don't catch my flight.
Exactly.
I lose my luggage. Exactly. It's not worth it, man.
Yeah, then you might get whipped.
Yeah, he might whoop me
now. You know
now.
what I'm saying? You definitely don't want that, so.
If he scoop you, he doom you on your head, that man just knocking you out.
You gonna be on World Star.
World Star just getting whooped. They said a Nazi whooped a black man on World Star with FUBU jeans on. What about that Nazi dude actually had on FUBU jeans? Should I approach him then?
No, man. Don't approach a man with FUBU jeans on, but unless you want some auto parts. So if a Nazi actually had on a platinum FUBU denim outfit, would you approach? He had like a Nazi tattoo on his head, and he had a fresh Fat Albert outfit. What would you think? I wouldn't even know what to think, bro. You Nazi, bro. You got Fat Albert in your jacket, man. That's a walking contradiction, one, dog. So let me know you don't care about nothing, bro.
No, that man don't care about your life, his life, anybody else's life surrounding him.
Exactly, man. That says a lot about a man, bro. If you want to go that far with this outfit, dog.
Yeah.
Don't
mess
don't
with
try
him.
it, man. Please don't try it.
Yeah, that man, he looking to die. Yeah. So, man, what we got on tap for today, man? I know we got, obviously, you know, LeBron is always the topic of discussion around the world, man. He's the number 1 athlete in the world. We got the World Cup.
The World Cup.
Yeah, the World Cup is on. I mean, I know the United States is not in it.
Yeah, I don't watch soccer, man. When I was young, I used to play soccer, but as an adult, man, I don't watch soccer.
Well, I know Ronaldo he scored 3 goals against Portugal, and he plays for Spain, and the game ended up as a 3-3 tie, so they got 1 point. And basically, you know, Messi, who's another top player in the world, he scored. I think they team tied 1-1. So, I mean, it's in Russia. It's a huge tournament that the whole world watches. Soccer is the most popular sport probably around the world right now, but basketball is slowly creeping.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying we. Yeah, we coming up, man.
Yeah. Slowly. Because I think over there in China, it's become like the number 1 watch sport over there. Yeah, man. So
a lot of Chinese guys play basketball too, man. They got those, like what Yao Ming went to that basketball academy and stuff. They're starting to bring a lot of Chinese athletes out of there, trying to get them into the league and that type of stuff. So that's a good thing.
That is good. Do you think if the United States actually cared about soccer like they cared about basketball and football, you think the United States can dominate in soccer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just simple. It's simply put with soccer in the United States, why we're not good at soccer, because our best athletes play basketball and football. It's just all it boils down to. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's a lot of good athletes who play soccer around the United States, but it's always cake because nobody goes and checks for the MLS. Correct. It comes on, but nobody really goes out there and watches it besides like a diehard soccer fan. But like basketball and football and obviously baseball, they capture the Americans, eyes. Exactly. Everybody in America, they want to watch those sports. So, I agree. I think if we decided in this country to actually play soccer more and, have soccer as like one of those added to the actual three major food groups and make it a four major food group with soccer as well, I think the United States can dominate. I mean, this guy told me that Switzerland, not Switzerland, but Iceland has a population of 300,000 people, and Tallahassee has a population of 175,000.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually made the World Cup over the United States. Now, the United States have more. Tallahassee has almost as the same population as Iceland, but they made the World Cup because they got a lot of people in their country focus on that.
Who play soccer?
Yeah,
exactly.
But here, nah, man, nobody's throwing out a soccer ball on a Saturday and let's do it. Not around the South Side. Yeah, maybe the North Side or West Side or East Side, maybe.
I don't even say that, man, because you gotta look at it like this. I think a lot of kids that play soccer, you got like soccer practice, but how many times you seen the actual soccer pickup game? Now I see dudes playing. I'm gonna sit up and say it doesn't exist. I know they play it up at FAMU on the turf fields. At FAMU, they go there and I see guys playing soccer or not. But soccer's one of those things, man. It ain't like football. Basketball is basketball goals everywhere. All you need is a basketball goal, a couple guys to play. Football, all you need is a football on the field. You can put some rocks down for your end zones, but for soccer, you got to have a goal. That's the thing. You got to have a decent goal to really play soccer. Because if you keep kicking the ball into an empty space, it's gonna just go down the hill.
What about a trash can?
A trash can don't work too. That's too small though.
It makes you skillful.
That's true, but it's gonna make for a terrible soccer game though.
I guess so. I mean, those guys in South America, love soccer. Mm-hmm. That's what they do. Brazil and. It's definitely. I think Brazil has the most World Cup championships, and I think after that is Germany. But the countries in South America love it. What's the difference between South America and North America? It's a lot of differences. Yeah, let me take that back. Okay. But at the same time, they value soccer more than we do. Yeah. So we on the continent of North America. The continent of the Americas, but South America values soccer more than North America.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, man. I think we value it here too. So I'm not gonna put a knock on soccer. It's just simply put, man, our best athletes play other sports. I'm not saying there ain't good athletes in soccer, but I'm just letting you know our best athletes, the LeBron James of the world, and your Odell Beckham's, those guys play other sports. So
yeah,
imagine LeBron and Odell playing soccer.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, man. Just the speed, the size, man. You don't get that from many soccer players. Most soccer players are regular-sized dudes like us.
Yeah.
Just happen to play soccer.
Yeah, that's a fact. You got 6'8", 6'11", 6'4", 6'5" guys playing soccer.
Exactly.
Yeah, boy, you got a problem.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, because you definitely gonna get more power, more stamina, more. Athletes evolve. So throughout time, man, athletes gonna get bigger, stronger, faster. So if they playing soccer is like one of those sports that actually I don't think the player naturally has evolved. Their skill set might have, but like the actual player, like the 6'5", 6'6" soccer player, I'm pretty sure they have them, but it's not like the common thing in that sport.
If they do have them, I don't think I've ever seen one before.
I haven't seen one. Obviously, I haven't been paying that much attention, but they do get paid more than the average pro athlete. Definitely over there in England, Manchester United.
Oh yeah, that's different because they don't have they don't have a salary cap. They can pay them whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why a lot of our good players end up going over to those places to play.
Yeah.
What happened to Freddie Adu?
I don't know, man. Yeah, he was hot for a second.
Yeah, he was like 14 or 15
Yeah.
going to Major League Soccer.
Yeah, he was hot. But I don't know. Maybe he moved to England, man. Just call it a wrap. He just done with the United States. Maybe he play over there with Manchester United or Liverpool or whatever the other soccer teams are over there. So yeah, man.
Interesting, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of evolving athletes, man, you ever heard about the Messi and the HGH when he was a kid? You heard that story?
No.
I heard it over the weekend, man. It was interesting, man. Messi, as a child, had a problem with growing. He wasn't growing like normal kids. So they was paying for this HGH treatment in order to help him grow like the rest of the kids do, which is apparently it's a commonly done thing with a lot of kids. If they're having problems growing or developing like the other kids do, they put them on a regimen of HGH. So he was taking this HGH for a while, and it cost, I think it said like around $1,500 per month. You know what I mean? So they couldn't afford it when he was a kid. But he was a great soccer player. He was always good at soccer. So he was like 5'1", 5'2". So what happened was Barcelona was like, all right, man, we'll pay if he commits to play with our team, we'll pay for his HGH treatments or whatever. So long story short, he signed up for the team that kept paying for his HGH treatments. He moved from 5'1" to 5'7". So if it wasn't for Leo Messi's HGH, he probably wouldn't be the soccer player that he is now.
That's amazing. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know it either, man.
Man. I mean,
that came straight from Messi. This ain't no
This
ain't no flim flam. This came straight out of his mouth.
Straight out his mouth.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, it's the story's been out for a while, and I just, because I don't really watch, I pay attention to soccer, but I just heard about it. So he went from 5'1" to 5'7", taking HGH.
Man,
now,
I wish I would have did that too.
I was about to say, now my question to you is, would you have done it had you known if it could get you an extra, 6 inches?
What? 6'4", 6'5", 6'3", 6'4" is perfect height for me. 6'5", I take it, but 6'6", 6'7", and above, I don't want that. I want to be right in that little pocket right there.
6'5", 6'6", you having trouble getting on a regular airplane.
So you give me 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", I'm good. Hey, bro, you know how much your basketball game would change when you know you go to the hole and dunk it?
Oh my goodness, man.
You remember when we played on those little small goals in that little Bethel, that church, that little community center? Nobody took a jump shot.
All dunks, bro.
It was all dunks.
So fun, man.
Yeah, you got to go to the hole.
That's what makes me so mad when I see NBA players be doing these. Why you laying the ball on, bro? You got to understand, take a lot of energy to dunk. I get it. I understand, bro. If you 6'7", 6'8", every time you go to the paint, you should try to dunk. If you ain't gonna dunk on somebody, try to dunk every time.
Every single time. Makes no sense, man.
Shout out to Reggie Miller.
Yeah. How many times Reggie Miller dunked in a game?
I don't know, man, but he remember that layup he took and Tayshaun Prince threw it out of bounds, man. Cost them boys that series, man.
Reggie Miller, 6'7" and lanky.
Dunked the basketball.
Dunked the ball, man.
You would have
won. I think I'm trying to think of another basketball game where a guy should have dunked it. I remember actually when Patrick Ewing gets the Indiana Pacers, man. I think it was game 7 or 6. I forget. That he actually had a wide open lane. And this 7'1" man did a finger roll.
He missed it, didn't he?
He missed it.
Yeah.
I said, you don't dunk the ball.
Yeah.
You 7'1", you do a finger roll?
Terrible, man.
That's terrible, man. Come on, man.
And speaking of 7, how tall is Joakim Noah? About 6'11", 6'10"?
Yeah.
I seen Joakim Noah in he got a video he released not too long ago about him, I guess, working out, trying to get back in the game. And Joakim Noah can barely dunk, bro.
He can barely dunk.
It was terrible. It was sad to look at, man. Like he was doing the little drills. It was like a micing drill, but he was dunking. It was so terrible to see, man.
Oh my goodness.
He was barely getting in there, bro. He was like, yeah, I'm grinding. I don't know how many he had done before the video started. He may have done 1,000 of them. He may have been getting down to his tire point. But from what I saw, that man could barely dunk that basketball, and it was terrible, man.
Just take that money that the Knicks are paying you and call it a life, bro. Because jeez, I mean, he was the 2014 Defensive Player of the Year.
He was an MVP candidate at one point.
Yes, he was. And from then to 2013, 14 to 2018, he's not in the NBA. That's how quick that stuff can turn, man.
Well, he's still in the league.
Well, he's on the contract.
Yeah, the Knicks told him. He's still on the Knicks. The Knicks told him to go away because he was being a problem to the. That's literally what happened with him. The Knicks were like, man, just go away. Just go away. We gonna keep your money and we gonna keep paying you, man. But we don't want you around the team. But now that Jeff Hornacek going, I think he's trying to. Because that was the problem, him and Hornacek. So I think now that Hornacek's going, they got who's the coach for the Knicks now? Fisdale.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's Fisdale.
Yeah, so they're like so he's probably gonna try to come back and try to make some. I want to say Fisdale is the coach of the Knicks right now.
Okay.
Oh, and Damon John still on FUBU.
He do.
What a jackass. Jeez, man. Let that thing go, bro. Please let that thing go, man.
Nobody has came on Shark Tank yet and talked about FUBU in a kind way. They always throw like a slight diss at him with FUBU.
You got to, bro. Like, how you gonna sit up and try to tell me about what I need to invest in, or how much money you gonna give me for my idea, and you still owning FUBU?
He don't wear FUBU.
Exactly, bro. Let it go, man.
Yeah, man. Let that stuff go, man, or rename it.
What about Fat Farm?
Oh, Fat Farm's clean now. Don't get twisted. I had some Fat Farm jeans and shirts.
Russell Simmons.
Shout out to Def Jam.
Okay.
Yeah, you remember Russell Simmons? You remember they actually put out a video game for Def Jam?
Yeah.
I forget what it was called, but
it was a fighting game.
Fighting game. He was like rappers, right?
Vendetta.
Yeah.
Def Jam Vendetta is what it was called. Yep. Yeah, you can get like LL Cool J and fight against Raekwon. Yeah. Yeah, that was
That was garbage.
Hey, people played it though. I never played it, but people played it, man.
Yeah, Joe. I never played it either, but when I seen that, like, come on, man.
Yeah, Def Jam Vendetta, man. Don't sleep on it, bro.
Oh, I'm surprised PlayStation hasn't made like a virtual reality type game where you can actually, try, have a rap career or be like a guy who's trying to be a rapper and become a rapper. End up being a superstar rapper in the game. I mean, they don't have stuff like that. They had this game called Heavy Rain. It was basically like whatever decision you make determines the outcome of the game. So you don't really you play it, but it's really just like a decision based game. So like
that sounds horrible.
It was actually better than what it sounds, bro. Trust me. I played that game.
Was there any action in the game or was it just straight RPG?
It was some. Nah, because you had to put triangle and square to miss.
Oh, my God, man. It's like Zelda, bro.
But, hey, it's one part of that game where it got down. When you get down now, you got the dude on the floor crying because his daughter died and the lady's trying to console him. Uh-huh. And they give you an option. They tell you, pick this, hit this button, this is what's going to happen. So, I said, I want to see what's going to happen. Man, I picked all the right buttons. And they got down on the video game, man.
Oh my God, man!
Yeah,
they gotta be a PlayStation exclusive, bro.
It was a PlayStation. I think it's on Xbox too.
No, man, we didn't pick that up, bro.
No, hold on.
There's no way we picked that game up, bro.
Oh man, it was great. Yeah, it was great. It was called the Origami Killer, and you had to find who was the killer.
God, that sounds terrible.
Trust me, it was pretty good.
And
man.
it was called Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain. And they got a game called Until Dawn. That's on PlayStation 4. Mm-hmm. I can show you that game. I actually play. It's just like the same thing with Heavy Rain. It's like a horror film that you make decisions. But if you don't hit the buttons in time, you're gonna die, or you don't know what decision you're gonna pick. You're gonna die quick. It's a great game. The goal of the game is to keep all seven people alive. I kept 4 alive.
Come on, can you beat is a way to so when you beat the game, do all people have to be there, or can you beat it with like 4 people still being there?
You can beat it with 1 person still alive.
Okay, as long as somebody's still alive. But
yeah.
The ultimate goal is to keep all 7 alive.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah,
okay.
I seen when the end. I'm like, man, how they do this? I said it's time to cheat. I said, how they keep everybody alive?
Hey, cuz you went on YouTube.
I had to tube it. It broke me down, man. I thought I was doing it perfect too. I had everybody alive. And the first time I played, I said, okay, I made this one wrong move. I got killed with this one girl and this girl and this dude. Mm-hmm. So I was making all the right moves. I had everybody like, okay, I'm about to win.
Yeah,
man. I didn't know it was a second phase to try. It's tougher than what it looks like, to keep everybody alive. So it was a great game. It's called Until Dawn. It's out right now. It's on PlayStation 4. I think it's on Xbox as well.
You should pick that up, man.
That's what we got. That's what we pay $700 for these expensive ass phones for.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up right now. Until.
Why you pulling that up, man? What's your We're gonna get into this new segment, man. What's the most ridiculous thing that you saw this week? We're gonna try to do this every week, man. Just a look at what's going on in the social world, man. So the most ridiculous thing you saw this week, man. What you got?
It has to be Dennis Rodman, man. Forget that he wore the MAGA hat. That's a whole different discussion. That man got on TV and broke down because he felt that he felt that President Obama should have listened to him when he was trying to broker the bridge between North Korea and America. And I guess he felt that Donald Trump listened to him and Kim Jong-un listened to him, and that's why that summit happened.
The crazy thing about it is, I won't even say it's crazy. It's true? I don't even blame Dennis Rodman. Because, man, Dennis Rodman spent a lot of time in North Korea.
He did. Cause
he was always saying that Kim Jong-un is misunderstood. He's not the guy that I think he is. Now, with that being said, we know that Kim Jong-un has done some terrible things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't have any thoughts about him. I don't know enough about him to make any kind of statements. But about Dennis Rodman, he enjoyed basketball. He a young dude, you know what I'm saying? He like having fun just like everybody else, according to Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now I guess that Trump went over there to actually had a summit or whatever they had or whatever. Dennis Rodman feels to get some more credit for it, man, because everybody was calling him a clown and a terrorist and all that type of stuff. And when he was going over there making those trips or whatnot, so now that Trump doing it, Trump getting all the praise that Dennis Rodman felt he should have got. Now, crying, yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, he was broken down crying. I'm like, nah, it's all right for men to cry. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not going, because we always get a bad rap and say men shouldn't cry. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, lay out your emotions from time to time. But in that situation, nah, I didn't feel like it warranted.
Okay, two things. Now, I didn't see this video, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you go check it out.
Did he have shades on?
Yeah, he had, and no tears came out.
He was drunk.
It was one of those. You know, one of them old. You ever watch one of them old slave movies? One of them old master cries.
Oh God!
I said, oh, bro. I said, you come on, man. Where the tears at? You ain't crying,
bro. If he had shades, Dennis Rodman love to cry now. Dennis Rodman.
Oh no, he do cry.
He'll cry. If Dennis Rodman had them shades on, he was drunk.
Yeah, I think he was on that. I definitely think he was on that FUBU liquor. he had some of that Forrest Buzz type liquor.
How much do you think FUBU worth?
FUBU got to be worth at least 50 cents.
Come on, man. Give me some real numbers, man.
Real numbers.
We know Mike got some stock in it, man. So give me the real. What you think FUBU the company worth right now?
I think FUBU worth
double-digit millions.
Yeah, I think it got to be worth about 15, 20 million.
Okay,
yeah,
I can go with that.
Yeah, it's still an apparel company. Somebody's buying it.
That's true.
Somebody got to buy it because somebody still got to wear it.
Who buying it, man?
They got to be selling that stuff over there in Japan. You know, Japan used the king of not Japan, but China.
Yeah,
the king of knockoffs.
Yeah, and they are 10 years behind on fashion.
Yeah, so they probably selling that platinum FUBU out there, and they probably wearing that stuff like the streets are really calling for it.
Oh my God.
So it might go over there right now. Oh, he gonna get a lot of love in China.
He gonna get love. They gonna buy, especially if we bring the ones with the fat apple on the pocket. They're gonna be like, boy, you still got them?
What?
We ain't even seen them yet.
Oh man, come on, man. But yeah, Dennis Rodman basically said that when he was going over there to visit Kim Jong-un, he was, trying to, because Kim Jong-un liked basketball. He was trying to, get, NBA basketball players to go over there and play in North Korea.
They actually did the first time.
Huh?
They went over there the first time.
Okay.
They didn't want to go again, but they went the first time.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's what he was trying to do, was broker, players from the U.S. to go over there and play over there. So, I mean, he developed a relationship over time. So, like you said, people was calling him a terrorist and a traitor to the country and all that stuff like that. And to a certain extent, and I want to make it clear, I'm not mad at what Dennis Rodman did. I just thought it was ridiculous with him crying with that MAGA hat. So that was ridiculous to me.
I agree with you. I think that part was ridiculous too.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous. I'm like, all right, man. I'm like, come on, man. What these crocodile tears, man? Come on, baby. What we doing here, man?
Shout out to Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, man. What would you want? You want to wear MAGA hats? Wear what you want. I don't care. I think that's too much wasted energy anyway. Let me throw it out the hat. I feel like it's so much wasted energy in Trump. Most people who didn't vote for the guy, regardless of your your political stance, whatever you have, to me, Trump is just a straight up asshole.
Yeah.
So I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that he's the president and you Republican or Democrat. I just don't like the way he moves in some ways.
I agree.
Now some things I can't judge him for because I know people who have did worse. Some things I'm like, they say, oh yeah, he did this to his wife or did that. I like, man, that's his personal business. I can care less about that. I'm talking about political things that he has done that I feel like has caused an adverse effect in the United States right now. He's more divided than bringing people together.
I agree.
So that's where I don't agree with him, and I think he's basically an asshole for those stances that he takes from time to time, and that's just how I feel about it. I don't put energy into Trump like that.
I agree with you. And why the MAGA hats don't look better?
Them things look so nasty.
They look all flat. Like, why don't you just get some fitteds, man?
Yeah, bro, you got. I guess
somebody got to see it.
Bro, he got a lot of black folks over there who's voted for him. I know a lot of black folks over there wear New Era hats. like the the classic the basketball the baseball caps that we have in lids.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody go out there and say, you know what, man, we need to we need to rebrand this hat, man.
Yeah, 'cause it looks terrible.
It's
bro.
garbage,
It looks
man.
horrible, man.
It looks like one of those trucker hats.
That's exactly what it is. Netback.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness,
Terrible.
that hat is terrible, man. She's change it, but yeah, man, I don't put too much energy in Trump. Like I said, he's an asshole in my opinion for what he does and try to divide people and all these crazy laws that he's trying to implement to divide people in this country. Man, it makes me look at him in a whole different light. His personal stuff, man, I don't give a damn, man.
Yeah.
I truly don't. I mean, when they talk about it in the news, I don't care what he did with that porn star. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, you could talk about it. Yeah, you could throw rocks at him for whatever the case might be. But man, that doesn't bother me. I'm just talking about the stuff that I feel like he's trying to affect around the country, and he's trying to do to people who I feel like who are poor and disenfranchised. So
Interesting.
yeah. So what was the wackiest thing, craziest thing you seen this week?
I got a side up before we get into that, man. Damon John was $250 million.
Ooh wee.
Yeah, so maybe we need to chill out with the football talk.
Well, I'm pretty sure he got some more ventures.
Yeah,
Business
I mean,
ventures.
his claim to fame is CEO and founder of Fubu.
Shout out to Damon John.
Shout out to Damon John.
Yeah.
Still ain't wearing Fubu, but
I ain't wearing Fubu, man. Shout out to you, man. I mean, I'd like you to come on the podcast so we can talk about Fubu, and we can bring Mike here because Mike, you know what? You know how Dennis Rodman brokered the deal between North Korea and the United States to get Kim Jong-un and President Trump to talk to each other? We might need Damon John and Mike, or at least Mike O'Reilly, to broker the deal between the streets and Platinum Fubu.
you know what, man?
So we can bring Platinum Fubu back to the streets.
You know what, man?
To help Damon John out.
He don't need no help. He got $250 million.
But what?
He need no help, man. Kidding me?
Well, we can bring Mike to bring the street. We need somebody to set up a Platinum Fubu store that sells exclusively Platinum Fubu.
It's probably one somewhere.
Definitely not in the United States.
I think it's in the United States too.
It can't be.
Hey, you never know, man. You never know, bro.
Hey, man, if somebody knows about a Platinum Fubu store in the United States that sells exclusively Platinum Fubu, send me the store's email address, phone number, and who actually and the owner's address, because I would like to talk to this guy or her.
Boy,
yeah,
that'd be great, man. If you work in the Fubu store, let me know. The most ridiculous thing I saw this week, man, is Mike Bibby.
Oh man,
Mike Bibby on steroids. Yeah, I'm being reckless today. Mike Bibby is on steroids. You heard it from me. He way too big. His muscles, the way they came about, don't look right. I just saw Mike Bibby in Summer League in Big 3 last summer, which was less than a year ago, and no, bruh. Mike Bibby probably went from 180, 190 to probably like 260, 270 in about, 8 months? When was the last summer? June, July?
yeah.
That's about 10 months.
Dang.
No, bro. No.
Oh my goodness. He's definitely on those roids, right?
He on something, bro. He on something, dog.
Oh my goodness, man.
You gotta think about it like this, man. Mike Bibby played basketball. I think he played for like 12 or 13 years. He had a nice little run in the NBA. Now, his whole NBA career, Mike Bibby never showed any kind of signs of any kind of muscle. He was just a lanky basketball player. And all of a sudden, your post-career in your 40s, you bulking up like that? Come on, Mike, man. So that means his whole career he didn't lift no weights or nothing? Come on, man. Because you got to think about it like this, bro. It feels like a natural weight gain or a natural muscle increase. Like a lot of guys in the league, he's like Giannis, for example. When he came in the league, he was slim. He got a little bit of muscle on him now. You can tell him lifting weights, so his muscle coming on.
Yeah.
So if Giannis was to pack that kind of muscle on post-career, I'd be like, okay, BC, he can add muscle like that. So basically, Mike Bibby's body never really changed. His entire career was always that lanky body. So you telling me all his weightlifting and training he was doing in the NBA, he never showed any signs of muscle? Now in his 40s, he can lift weight and go, come on, baby, man. So that's that.
He's getting ready for the Big 3 again.
It's going to be nasty in the Big 3 this year. There's going to be a lot of bad shots coming from Bibby because I know his shot going to change up now.
Oh, yeah.
Muscle, man.
Too much muscle, man.
And Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Jay-Z got dreads.
What? Hold on. Jigga Man.
Jay-Z got baby dreads, man.
What?
Yep. Jay-Z got baby. Him and Beyonce dropped a video last night. They dropped the album last night, right? Jay-Z and Beyonce dropped a joint album. It's only on Tidal. It's trash.
Oh.
But they dropped a joint album last night, man. Jay-Z and Beyonce, and they got a video called Ape Shit. And yes, Jay-Z has baby dreads in his hair. And when I went to see him at the 444 concert, I was like, damn, man, Jay, 'cause you can see he had that fitted on, but you can see the back, like, damn, Jay need to get that thing cut.
Yeah.
Now I see what he's working towards, man. Baby dreads.
Hold on, man.
Jay-Z got baby dreads, and he bought the gold teeth back.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, I was talking to somebody this week about gold teeth. And I said, hey, man, I actually wanted some gold teeth, just the plates.
I used to have some, yep.
Yeah. And hey, I wouldn't mind putting them in my mouth again. Get some plates. Rocked up. I wouldn't get gold teeth. I wouldn't get gold teeth like the actual. Like, I wouldn't take my teeth out and replace them with gold.
Mm-hmm.
But plate.
Like the plate? Yeah.
Yeah, the plate. A little plate here and there, man. You know, what's wrong with it?
Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually, people always think things look ridiculous when people do it. Like you said, like the gold chains with Mr. T, right?
That's ridiculous.
All right. So he has a lot of gold on. But historically, from my studies, a lot of people in Africa and, definitely ancient Egypt and just around Africa in general, they wore a lot of gold.
Yeah, but you think they wore it like he did, though?
Huh?
You think they wore it like he did? Like Mr. T?
Yeah, I mean,
no. No. Mr. T, the only man in the history of the world to wear that many gold chains. That's ridiculous, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Now, with that being said, now, if somebody had on the amount of gold that Mr. T had on and one big chain, it's ridiculous, but I can be like, okay, you like gold, that's what you do. But to all them little ass gold chains stacked up on top of each other, man, no. He the only man in history to ever do that. I'm confirming that today.
You confirming
that's
that today?
That's a fact. He the only man in the history of the world to ever wear that many gold chains at one. Not that much gold at one time, but that many gold chains at one time. He the only man in the history of the world.
Okay, I mean, Mansa Musa is considered the richest man to ever exist in the world, right? Mm-hmm. From the Mali dynasty. He wore gold, rubies, diamonds, all kinds of things like that. So, I mean, I never seen the man take a picture.
I'm telling you, bro. You don't have to see a picture.
I haven't seen the man take a picture of himself wearing gold chains and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure he wore a lot of gold and a lot of diamonds and a lot of rubies on himself.
That's fine. Bro.
And they had gold teeth. That was the thing too. People think that, what we doing right now, they actually had gold teeth back then too.
But I'm telling you, man, he didn't wear as many chains as Mr. T, bro. Only person who came close to that was Slick Rick. And he was way far away from the amount of gold chains that Mr. T had on, bro. No way, man.
Hey, man. I mean, you remember T-Pain? He had that chain. It was called a big-ass chain.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. You know how much he spent on that chain?
I'm going to go and say he got a lot of diamonds in it. I'm going to say probably around about $150,000.
You close. $250, I think.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, man. I mean,
clean.
that clean, though.
Clean.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to be ridiculous.
But people thought it was fake because there's no way in the world people thought somebody would spend that amount of money on a chain.
Yeah.
But he did.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man. And Slick Rick was clean, by the way.
Oh, Slick Rick was a trendsetter.
Clean, bro.
Bruh, let me tell you something. It's not too many. Like, I always said, man, I would like to grow up in the 70s. Like, maybe be 17 or 18 in the 70s, around that time, right? Mm-hmm. But the 80s, man, I mean, I lived it, but I didn't live it like my older sister lived it.
Yeah.
You know, and, man, because they used to, we used to watch video. Slick Rick is a very underrated rapper. Teenage Love is still one of my favorite songs from Slick Rick. I just love that song in general. Teenage Love. You remember that song? A Teenage Love. Yeah, don't hurt me. Cause that song be riding.
I love Slick Rick, but you tripping on that one, bro.
Teenage Love is. What's your favorite Slick Rick song?
La Da Dottie.
La Da Dottie.
Him and that's just classic, bro. Like that's like a New York everything. You hear that intro? Come on.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh my goodness, dog.
Yeah.
And Slick Rick flow just kept, and with Dougie Fresh beatboxing and Slick Rick flow, it was just like it was perfect, man. It was perfect. And Bedtime Stories was straight too.
Yeah, Bedtime Stories was classic. Yeah. You don't like Teenage Love?
Mm-mm.
Okay, all right, man. Okay, I mean, hey,
hey, bro, don't hit me, man.
I'm not, hey, bro. We all like different things, man.
Yeah, I don't like that one, man.
Okay, I feel you. Do you like R&B though?
Yeah.
Do you like R&B more than rap?
No.
Okay. Would you listen to do you like 80s music more than rap?
They're probably neck and neck. Because
Okay.
it's a lot of 80s music I like, but it's not a lot of rap artists that I would say I like. I will listen to a lot of different things, to say I actually like this artist, it's fewer rap artists that I like than 80s artists that I like.
Okay. So I'm gonna put this question in full context. So you like the genre of rap music and the genre of 80 music like the same?
Probably about neck and neck.
All right.
80s pop.
Okay.
80s rap too.
So let's take the genre out and let's say the songs. So let's compare R&B songs to rap songs. Do you think you like R&B songs better than rap songs, or do you prefer rap songs better than R&B songs?
Rap.
Okay.
Yeah.
80 songs compared to rap songs.
I'll have to say I think it's more 80s songs I like than rap songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I love the 80s.
Yeah.
I mean, we still gotta have another segment about the 80s, man.
We never had a full segment about the 80s. Cartoons, music, fashion, everything.
Yes, because I would like to have, who would I like to have on to talk about the 80s? I would love to have Madonna on here. So we need to reach out to Madonna.
Oh, man, I'm going big on.
Yeah, you might as well. She can, bruh. The crazy thing about those 80s stories is that they are stories that are truly undocumented. It's only from the person's mouth or different sources. You don't have Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or something to document all this stuff, or you didn't have the internet to document this stuff. Soon as something happens now, it's documented by video.
Everybody video or even story. Yeah, you're right. Everybody, yeah.
So you hear about these crazy 80s stories and what happened in Hollywood and Miami and New York and all these major towns around the 80s. But what I really want to know from Madonna, or really just any 80s, some big time 80s person, is just how was the music compared in the 80s to the 90s to now? Like, what would you see would be the biggest difference between what was 80s music compared to 90s music compared to 2000s and currently right now?
If I had to, you're right, it would become best from an actual artist who's been through those decades. You know what I mean? But from my experience, man, one of the main things I think the problem is originality. You're losing a lot of originality, man, when it comes to the farther we get along in music. You can only use so many instruments. You only make so many beats. You know what I'm saying? You can only make so many songs. A lot of these songs now that you wouldn't even think about have been sampled from songs from the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, even the 50s. You know what I mean? So stuff we haven't heard before, we don't know about. A lot of this new stuff is sampling that music. So I think in the 80s, even though they were sampling music from the 70s and 60s, I think in the 80s it was still more original than it is now. So I think that's probably one of the biggest differences, man, is the originality is going out of music.
Got you. Because everything sounds like let's just say the genre of rap, right? Everything sounds like a trap beat for the most part, right?
Right now.
Now, if you listen to Kanye album and maybe Pusha T and maybe you get the Nas album, and then when you get to what's that? Tina, what's her name? Tina. She dates Amon Shumpert.
Oh, Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor, yeah. You probably gonna get some original, mixed with trap, mixed with this, mixed with that, because Kanye is very creative, right? So we talking about that guy, and then you might have Pharrell and Dr. Dre and something like that. But I don't think, but that's, to me, that's still catering to like a segment of rap. Like popular rap today is trap music rap, and it's not super creative, so everybody's getting on the same beat, saying the same thing, rapping over the same hook, So
True.
It's you're losing a lot of creativity with these guys, but rap has become popular music now. So in one instance, we don't have the creative rappers like I feel like we had back then, but then again, these young guys are making money and they become more successful, and rap has become the main genre of music now. It's become the number one genre of music around the world, right?
Right now Right now it is number one. Hip hop music is the number one most consumed genre of music.
Yeah, so I mean it's working, but I don't like. People always say real hip hop compared to fake hip hop. I think everything has its segments, right? Even back then we had stuff that we didn't consider real hip hop.
Correct.
I mean, at
MC
Hammer, right? People thought Cash Money was like a gimmick. Who else we want to think about? I mean, if you like Third Base, I thought that was kind of.
Whoa, good. No, man.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Whoa, good.
Oh, you like third base?
Yeah, I like third base. Good. MC Search, Step Into the AM was my favorite song back in the day, bro. Just Step Into the AM. Dun, 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 dun. You remember that song, man? Oh, come on, Cam.
I gotta listen to that.
Yeah, shout out to third base. Go ahead, man.
Okay, I'm just saying. You had a lot of people they thought was kind of corny.
Okay.
Beastie Boys, I don't think people thought it was corny, but they thought maybe they was within rap, but it was more like hip hop rock.
I agree, but I think I think Beastie Boys always had the respect because they were linked in with Def Jam early.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think Beastie Boys always had the respect. And by the way, I love the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, sheesh. You grew up on the Beastie Boys in the 80s and the 90s. So, all in all, I'm just saying is that music always had, like, a period of time where people thought certain things was corny. The thing was that even around those times, everything sounded different, though. It was still a different sound. Now everything is all lumped in together, and you trying to fish through the stuff and like, man, what? Who is Little who? Little what?
But that's being disconnected from today's current music.
That's
man.
true.
There's a lot of stuff we don't listen to that a lot of these younger kids listen to. So I'm pretty sure at one point they were looking at us like, Cash Money, who? Juvenile, who are these guys? And the older guys who were stuck on Slick Rick and
KRS-One.
Dana Dan, KRS-One, looking at us like, who is this? Who is Lil Wayne? Who is Lil So-and-so? You know what I mean? So I think that's how we look at it. I think we're looking at how they used to look at the way we looked at rap music back in the early 90s and the 2000s.
Okay.
So
I get it. I get it. I overall, man, it's important, man, that music evolves. I just don't want necessarily trap music to consume rap music.
It's not.
And for it to be just one. I think hip-hop music is cut into segments, which is fine. Because you have all kinds of segments within hip-hop. I just don't want one thing to be the main thing in hip-hop. And they say, this is how I become popular and this is how I make money.
Yeah, trap music, I think it's like anything else that came through in rap. I remember
I like trap music, though.
Yeah, it's everything has its place in the umbrella of hip hop. I remember like when Master P was doing this thing. A lot of those New Orleans, Louisiana type of rappers. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing. I don't know what the genre classify that style of rap music as, but that was a style for one point. You know what I mean?
That's
and then
true.
At one point, the New York guys had it. You had your Biggs, your Jay-Z's, your Nas. By the way, Nas overrated. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get back to that. I'm gonna get back to that. That's one of my topics for it. I'm gonna get back to that. Nas, those guys, you know what I'm saying, had the New York scene or whatever, doing their thing or whatnot. And then you had the now you got the trap music. You got your Futures, you got your producers, Zaytoven,
Metro Boomin,
Young Thug, all those guys kind of bundled into that type of thing, but it's still considered rap. So I think everything kind of comes and goes in phases. Them dudes ain't gonna be that type of music ain't gonna be popular forever. It's gonna be something else coming up next. You know what I mean? So, but right now it's going on a pretty good run. They've been pretty much running this decade. So,
Atlanta's had a strong run, man. You can almost say Atlanta might have had a stronger run than New York has. New York started it, but Atlanta's pretty much been since 99, 98?
They've been yeah. Because remember,
you want to say Outkast kind of started off with the Source Awards around 95, 94 or something like that, but it's been like 20 some odd years, man. Atlanta's had a stronghold in rap.
I agree. Because think about the snap music too.
Yeah, that's true.
That snap music had a little run, man. It was people were snapping. Gino was snapping and popping hard.
Oh, he was?
The Franchise Boys?
Oh.
That was Gino group. The Franchise Boys and Oomp Camp. With, ask Gino about Oomp Camp and them Franchise Boys. Used to love that mess, man. Fresh in my white tee and all that type of stuff. That was Gino music, bro.
Oh, man.
Let me get back on Nas, bro.
Yeah, I want you to get on Nas. I want you to get on Joe Rogan.
I'm not a fan of Joe Rogan.
You don't like Joe Rogan?
Nah.
Why?
I listen to his podcast. I don't like it, man.
I like Joe Rogan because I think he brings in a lot of different guests that talks about a lot of different topics, obviously, and he's well versed in these things, which makes it very good. Which makes very good conversation. But as far as Joe Rogan, the man himself, I don't have it. I mean, I don't know the man.
Hey,
obviously.
I
know that.
Yeah, I got no problem with Joe Rogan. I don't know
Right.
him personally, but like to me, his podcast is not entertaining. Like Joe Rogan to me is not. He kind of funny.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like when he does like MMA interviews, like he's kind of funny, but
He's a comedian though, by trade.
Just not a Joe Rogan fan, bro.
Man, you should go up. You should Google Joe Rogan and Carlos Mencia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, you remember that? Yeah.
There's a way. I think was Joe Rogan accusing Carlos Mencia of stealing his material or something like that.
Yeah, stealing jokes and stuff like that.
Carlos Mencia, watch.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess, was it really true?
Who knows, man?
Yeah.
Who knows? He wasn't mad at it. For a while, Comedy Central was pushing that dude so hard. I mean, every commercial was Carlos Mencia this, Carlos Mencia that. I never thought it was funny.
Nah, man. I mean, stealing jokes in the comedy world, man, is like basically like a dude it's like Drake not writing his raps. And
that's true.
you're
supposed to write your own jokes.
You're supposed to write your own jokes, man. So, I mean, that's a no.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but you said you had something to say about Joe Rogan and the dude, one of the MMA fighters who was on Joe Rogan's show talking about something.
Oh no, he wasn't on Joe Rogan show. He was on Dan Le Batard's show. It was Chael Sonnen, heavyweight fighter. He was talking about the time he fought John Bones Jones.
He lost, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's the dude who fought. He beat my guy.
Chael Sonnen, he done beat a couple guys.
Yeah, but he's pretty good.
Yeah, Chael Sonnen got hands now. He's not trash.
Oh yeah, he definitely not trash. He beat my guy, the Brazilian guy. He broke his leg, right?
Anderson Silva?
Was that him?
No.
Oh, okay, but he beat him, right?
That was yeah. Did he beat Anderson? I don't know if he beat Anderson Silva or not. Honestly, I don't know.
Okay,
but that was your boy too, man, who broke and had that hard ass leg, man. I forget his name. Anyway, man. Yeah, I ain't been in MMA like I used to be, man. But he was like Chael Sonnen. If you know anything about Chael Sonnen is like he's like Conor McGregor before Conor McGregor. Like he's always talking trash. You know what I'm saying? He even said it himself, man. He was like, my trash talking was sold a lot of my fights and made me the star was in MMA. Like I was, he thought he was a great fighter, which he was, but he said when he got in the ring with John Bones Jones, he said it was like a Volvo trying to push a Mack truck. He said the first time we locked up, he was like, man, somebody help me. He said, somebody help me. He said the first time he locked up with John Bones Jones, he said the first thing that hit his mind, he said, was somebody help me, bro. He said, somebody go come in this ring and help me, please. He was looking to his corner. He was looking everywhere. He wanted help, bro.
Dang.
After the first lockup, man, he said it was no comparison, man, because they were talking about how he fought Anderson Silva, and it was like, what's the original question was, what's the best talent, or the best talent you fought in the ring.
Yeah.
So everybody was like, you don't think it was Anderson Silva? He was like, no. He said Anderson Silva was good. He said Anderson Silva was very skilled, but he said when it came to pure fighting, he said John Bones Jones was the best that ever do it, man. He said he had no solution, man. So he tried to throw the towel in. He tried everything he could to get out that ring, bro.
Really?
Dead serious, man. He said when the match was over, he said him and his trainer didn't even talk about it. He just got on the plane and left. He said it wasn't nothing to discuss, bro. He said after the match, he left that match like, he couldn't take this, but he couldn't say that, and he said nothing. He said they got on the thing and left. That was it. He said they ain't talk about it no more, man. He said that was it, bro.
Like the fight never happened.
Like it never happened, man. He said John Bones Jones is a man amongst boys in that sport, man. The thing about he's not even that big of a dude, man.
No, he ain't.
But Chael Sonnen said when they locked up, man, he said literally the first thing that came to his mind was like, damn, somebody who gonna help me, bro?
Who gonna get me?
Somebody please help me, man. He said he was outweighed, bro. He said he didn't know what to do. John Bones
Jones is what, 6'3", 6'2"?
I think so, like 6'2", 6'3".
But he's solid, but he's not big. He's solid, but see, that sneaks up on you too, man.
Apparently snuck up on Chael Sonnen. He said once he locked up he said he had watched all the pre-fight tapes and watched all the videos and said his mindset came in like, man, this is a young gun, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna handle this dude, embarrass him. He said when he locked up the first time, he said everything he had in his mind went out the window. Only thing he was thinking about was who gonna come in here? Who gonna come in here and help me, bro? And
Did he beat him that bad in that fight?
I don't think he even beat him that bad, bro. It's just the fact that he said he didn't have nothing for him.
I got you. Cause he only lost one fight, but that was a disqualification, right?
Correct.
So he's never really lost a fight, and nobody's ever come at him directly talking trash. People have talked trash, but after the fight, it's been a wrap.
What can you say?
I mean, you can't beat him.
He got so many different angles, man. He and apparently he's strong as hell. He looks strong, but I didn't know he was that strong. Chael Sonnen ain't small, bro. Like
No,
Chael
he
Sonnen
definitely ain't small.
He's like, yeah, man. He said he didn't have no solution for that dude, man. And then he was like, he was he a trainer on Ultimate Fighter? I forgot whether he was a coach that year or a trainer on Ultimate Fighter. And he was like, John Bones Jones, man, would come in drunk, bro. He'd be so hungover, man. He'd just be on the mat sleeping. He wouldn't be working out or nothing, man. So he was like, all that played into the fact that he was like, thinking he would just automatically handle Jones because he's like, man, Jones don't care because he seen him when he was first coming in or whatnot, man. But he's like, boy, when they got in that ring, he said he didn't have nothing for him, man.
That's a bad feeling, bro. When a man locks up with you and you say, somebody please come help me.
Somebody help me, bro. And he talking about Chael Sonnen, man, who's always been known for his dedication to his training and, you know, how much try to stay in the gym and whatnot. He said doing 2 days working out, man. John Bones Jones coming in and just be drunk from the night before, hungover, sleep on the mat, get up, do a little bit of exercise, and then leave, man. So he was like, two things they discussed. Actually, this was post-discussion, but first thing was like, how amazing could he have been if he really tried to train? Mm-hmm. But then the other side of that discussion was, which I thought was very interesting, was maybe that was part of the psychology. Like maybe that's something people need to start looking into. Like some fighters, because you training twice a day and you doing all these workouts and everything, and your whole mind is set on fight. I gotta fight.
Right.
All right. So all this training Chael Sonnen doing is not gonna make him a better fighter. You know what I mean? He's already a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? So I think that training and working out is kind of him considering himself getting prepared for the fight coming up.
Gotcha.
So John Bones Jones is already a good fighter. So why could a guy who's already a good fighter versus another guy who's already a good fighter not train, and then one guy who trained his ass off still going to the ring and get beat?
Yeah.
So there was like the psychology of it may be the fact that John Bones Jones didn't care as much. Like his mind was clear, so when it came ready to fight, he was more focused. Versus Chael Sonnen, like it's like anticipating something. Like you about to get on the roller coaster, like, man, I'm so scared to get on this roller coaster. Versus the person like, you know what, man, let's just do it. Mm-hmm. And you get on, you're like, oh, it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time you psyching yourself out, that's gonna be this and that and this. It's not really what it is. But see, that was something to think about, man. I don't know if any other athletes have done it that way, but that's something to think about, man. It's kind of interesting.
That is interesting, man. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's like it's fighting your own self, man. I mean, you putting your own self in the box. Like this one guy comes in this game and he's, man, I'm just here. You know, I'm gonna play hard, but you psyching yourself out before the game even starts because you training super hard and you put so much added pressure to yourself. So once the fight starts to kick in, and next thing you know, this guy comes in here like it's just a regular match, and you come in here like, oh my goodness, if I don't do this, I don't do that, I'm gonna lose. And man, sheesh, yeah, I can see why he walked in that ring and he probably like, man, this ain't what I wanted. Yeah. And obviously he don't want it no more. Who you think will win a fight between John Bones and Deontay Wilder?
Jones.
Think so?
Yeah, I think John Bones Jones is the best fighter, period.
Ever.
Yeah, because Deontay Wilder ain't about to choke John Bones Jones. He ain't about to kick John Bones Jones. He ain't about to elbow John Bones. Now, you go straight hand for hand, he a boxer. It's very well that I'm not going to say he's not capable of beating him. If I had to bet money, all day, man. Because John Bones Jones going to give you so many different disciplines. I think John Bones Jones can beat anybody in MMA.
He can. Then he wanted to go up to heavyweight and fight somebody?
He want to fight Brock Lesnar, but Brock Lesnar, they both, I don't know what they got going on, man. Brock Lesnar's apparently on steroids, so he got bam. They're trying to bring him back now because the UFC, personally, I think that sport is dying. But they're trying to bring Brock, because they keep going back to nostalgia acts. They're trying to bring Brock Lesnar back, even though he's been suspended twice now for steroids. Excuse me, suspended twice now for steroids, so they're trying to bring him back. Yeah, John Bones Jones, I think he's eligible to come back next year or something. But see,
next year?
Yeah. Yeah, he it was some kind of loophole or something that happened with his thing or not or whatever that prevented him from being suspended as long as he's supposed to be suspended. Mm-hmm. But apparently this last fight against Cormier, he said that he didn't take the substances knowingly. Now before, he never really said he didn't take them, but he was kind of like whatever about it. But this time he's adamantly saying that he did not knowingly take any kind of substances in order for the. And why?
Why?
And you seen him in the fight, bro. He wasn't like he was overly big. He was normal size. You know what I mean? So, and he beat the hell out of Dillon Cormier. Dillon Cormier no answer for that dude, man.
Yeah,
sometimes you
I lost $20 for that.
Sometimes in life you just gotta admit it, bro. Like I don't have an answer for you, man, and nobody right now has an answer for that dude.
You think anybody can beat that dude?
I think somebody come up. Yeah, everybody's unbeatable. Anderson Silva looked unbeatable for a while. Same as Lyoto Machida. He looked unbeatable for a while too. But you know, somebody. It's always an answer for you now.
Yes.
Just haven't seen it yet.
Okay. All right. I like him a lot, man. I like John Bones.
I like him too.
Yeah. I mean, I just, I was just trying to go against the grain, man. I lost $20 when I bet it on Cormier.
Yeah, you should have bet that, man.
Yeah, I shouldn't bet that. I lost $20 for nothing.
Yeah, Cormier finished.
You think he's finished?
Yeah, he got the belt now, man, only because Jones out there. He done fought with Jones twice and Jones done beat him. So it's like your belt is hollow, bro. He got a Kevin Durant belt.
Dang, that's crazy.
It's cotton candy on the inside, man.
That's crazy. Like you got the belt, but somebody beat you twice, and when he comes back, he say, "You can give that back to me, right? You gonna give it back to me, right?"
If he come out of the suspension and you can't fight him again, he'll beat him again.
That's crazy. So he has to fight him again to get the belt back.
Who?
Cormier.
Cormier got the belt.
But John Bones Jones has to fight Cormier to get the belt back.
Correct. It's John Bones Jones' belt. Dan Cormier just holding it.
You know what? You know what would be so cool, man? He said, "Man, you can just hold my belt. I won't even whoop you no more. You could just walk around and hold the belt. I'll let you get the purse. I'll let you get all the big purses for these matches. Just hold the belt, man."
Yeah.
Because I don't want to whoop you again, man. I don't want to whoop you in front of your family again.
It's coming. If it happened again, bro. Xavier Cormier got no answer for him, man.
He gonna lose 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I think you done lost twice to that man, bro. It was technically, man. I say a fight, bro. Realistically, man, I say just general terms, because everybody who fight got a puncher's chance. So I say realistically, man, 2 out of 3, bro. All right, I'm gonna give you a 2 out of 3. You know what I'm saying? The first time you stole me, you got me, bro. You leaked me, you got me. If I fight you again and I get you, then we can settle it. But if you get me that second time, all right, you a better fighter than I am. Because anybody can get a lucky punch. We know that. Anybody can get a lucky punch.
That's true.
So just a man rule, bro. If man whip you once, he got me that day. He stole me, he got me. You know what I'm saying? He whip me twice, he's a better man than I am. He's not better man, better fighter than I am.
Gotcha. That's how Mike Tyson lost the first fight to Evander Holyfield. Mm-hmm. Second fight, he bit that man in. He said, "I got no answers. I got to bite." I told you I had to bite this dude named Tremont. Now, I had an answer for him now. I ain't lose, cuz.
Yeah, you lost.
I ain't lose, man.
Hey, everybody loses, man.
Bruh, it's a difference between losing and coming back. And it's a difference between losing and taking a break. I took a break to give me a snack.
God, we gave you them hands and you went in the house, dog. Let
me tell you, the man was tagging me. And I would get some punches too. But I said I gotta go in the house and regroup a little bit.
You lost the fight, bro.
I didn't lose the fight, but I came back out. Okay, let's take your scenario. I lost the first round. I came back second round.
Okay.
TKO.
And when you bit him.
TKO. It don't matter. It's TKO.
All right, so I got a question to ask. When you came back outside, did you go straight to the bite? Or did you start throwing hands again?
We went back to throwing hands.
So he was getting the best of you again.
No, hold on. I ain't gonna let you write my story now. Now I told you the man tagged me a couple of times now.
The first round.
The first round he tagged me. I was like, dang, now this different. Usually when I used to fight kids, I used to win. But the man tagged me. Okay. So I said, dang, I got a couple punches in there, but he tagging me. So we went out, he said, you want to do it again? I said, let's do it.
So he was outside waiting for you still?
Oh, yeah, he was still there. Ain't like I had to go knock on the door. I didn't have to go knock on the man's door. The man was there. Man, he said, where you going?
Oh, God. See, that's further evidence that he wanted to fight, bro, because he was still waiting for you.
No, how that's evidence?
If you would have whipped him the first time, he would have left, bro. He would have been there waiting for you on the come on, Cam.
The man got a couple of good licks. The man got a couple of good licks. It wasn't like the man he didn't put me to sleep. The man, it was a dude. Oh, I'm trying to think of a fight that I seen a dude get tagged. And he said, He started tagging. So the man tagged me. I said, dang. Now it wasn't like it was like the man tagged me in 2 minutes. I walked inside the house. We was out there fighting for a second.
Okay.
Yeah. So it wasn't short. But I said, I think we need to end round 1. Let them bail that. So we're in the house, and now OG gave me that pep talk. You need your trainer. You need your trainer in your corner. OG gave me
Okay.
gave me a pep talk. Walked outside. We kind of squared a little bit. Hang on this. I grabbed that man arm and let the commencement begin. and I elected him.
Oh my God, man.
We graduated from them hands to biting. As soon as I bit him, he ran.
Wow,
and I won.
Man.
And that was it.
God.
He didn't want no more.
Did you ever see him again?
Yeah. He stayed in the neighborhood.
Oh, so he had respect after that?
Cause when a man bites you, what you you shouldn't fight somebody who gives two less fucks than you care about.
That's true.
So he knew I wanted to bite him. I guess the only way we're gonna go to is stabbing me or shooting me next.
Did you break the skin?
Oh yeah, I broke that skin. But cub, when I bit him, not only did it break the skin, that man, I told you, the man hollered like no man hollered before.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, he was 2 years older than me at the time. That made a difference. You know,
man.
But I bit him and I won.
He probably still got that bite mark on his arm.
Oh,
too.
he definitely got it.
Oh God,
He
man.
got it. Nah, my hands ain't upgraded. I still it 2000 might be 2011, 2012.
Mm-hmm.
So gotta upgrade them.
So what if you see him now?
I think his hands probably 2005.
Okay, so you still think you give him?
Oh yeah. It won't be none of that. It won't be none of that walking in the highs.
Would you bite him again?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, the man win this time. He win.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure you wouldn't bite him again, bro.
Shout out to Tremont. He cool, man. It was.
Oh man.
We just had that one skirmish, man. That was it.
I got a side note for you. I saw this morning. I was gonna call you and wake you up about this. I think it was you and Bird arguing with me one day saying that Komodo dragons were fast. Was that you and Bird?
Heck yeah.
They can run 12 miles an hour, bro. Top speed on Komodo dragon is 12 miles an hour.
How
bro.
fast does a normal human run?
I don't know. 15.
You think 15?
I think top speed or like regular human.
Just a regular human.
Yeah, probably like 10, 12, somewhere in there.
He catching you.
That's not fast, bro.
You see a big lizard running that fast. Not only is your adrenaline rushing to you, you probably so nervous that you're gonna stop and turn around and wait for the lizard to come. I seen that happen.
Like he got short legs, bro, zigzagging like an alligator.
I would too, but they run fast enough that you want. What about that skink?
No. Let's get it clear now. I'm not saying that he's not fast enough, but
Yeah.
y'all made it like this thing was super fast, bro.
Nah, he
Komodo
not.
dragons are not fast, though.
He fast enough that he can catch you,
12 miles an hour ain't fast, man, for an animal. You got 4 legs, you can give me more than 12 miles an hour.
bro. That's fast enough. It's something running after you, man.
Man, that ain't no, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's fast enough.
And he
bro.
don't do it for short bursts, man.
If he catch you, you through. He through. See,
Just like I said.
Komodo. See, people don't understand. The animal kingdom don't throw hands; they bite. So that's how I won my fight at that time. So when that Komodo dragon catch you and bite you, cuz it's a wrap.
Yeah, you
Yeah, 12 miles per hour though is pretty fast, man.
12 miles an hour fast, but not fast for a lizard. Not fast for any reptile, bro.
Eh,
I think an alligator can go faster than 12 miles an hour.
well, out of the water, they got a fast burst.
Alligators actually gallop when they run.
They do.
Yeah. They don't run like you would think they would run. When they really start running, they gallop like a horse almost.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely don't want to get chased by a gator or a crocodile. You know, you definitely
Yeah.
got to zigzag because they will catch you.
No, they'll catch you. Komodo dragon will catch you too, but I wouldn't consider 12 miles an hour fast.
Okay, what's fast for? Let's just say a normal animal. What's fast? 15, 17 miles an hour?
I said somewhere in there, closer to 20. Anything above 15, I would consider fast. I think rabbits are like 14, 18 miles an hour, somewhere in that range.
Oh, really?
Rabbit's pretty fast. And
Yeah.
I think I would look at a rabbit like that. That's rabbit fast. You know what I mean? Or a dog, for that matter.
Oh, okay. Yes. You think snakes are pretty fast? They slither pretty fast.
Yeah, snake's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Snake's quick.
Yeah,
They're quick.
They catch
Yeah,
you, boy.
snake quick, yeah.
They, matter of fact, they had a story over there in Indonesia. Actually, they had 2 stories that a python actually, ate 2 humans alive. It was like a 23-foot python. Caught them, wrapped them up, squeezed them to death, and actually swallowed them. And they cut the python open. You seen the man's body.
Yeah, see, the other thing about pythons is, man, you can't let them get you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, once they start coiling, you're not getting out of that. Because you can, as they're coiling, you can get loose. You can
Yeah.
still get loose. But once they get like 1 or 2 coils around you,
Boy,
yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to get out of that, bro.
I seen a dog actually get out of a rock python's mouth in Africa. He was coiling, but the dog was kind of small, so he couldn't really wrap like around the dog. He wrapped like maybe his part of his body around him, but the dog got out of that death grip.
I poke a snake in the eyes so quick, bro.
Bruh.
I ain't scared to poke nothing in the eyes, dog.
You got to.
Dog coming at me, dog. Anything, I'm poking you right in your eyes, man. Leopard, it don't matter. I'm going right at your eyes, bro.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. People don't realize, man, that snakes can kill. Well, obviously, people know snakes can kill you.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't think snakes can eat you. They mouth just unhinges. And they just swallow you whole. They just walk you down.
Yeah, they swallow. Yeah, I've seen them swallow antelopes. Yeah, they swallow anything. Gators, they'll kill all that stuff.
Yeah, they kill it. I mean, the worst you want to see is a green anaconda. You know, green anaconda is the biggest snake in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And man, they said they got some of those things in on the Amazon, bro. They said 30 feet anacondas, bro. You can't do nothing with that.
Quick, bro. They all muscle.
They all muscle.
All muscle, man.
You
I don't
dead.
want that, bro.
Yeah, you don't want no part of that. Heck, man. I mean, you got to shoot it with a shotgun. And I don't even know if it's going to break loose.
Yeah, go for the eyes.
You got to go for the eyes. You got to go for the head.
Exactly.
If you're going to kill a snake, kill it in the head.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's what everybody say, man. Every animal got a weak spot, man. Eyes, bro. Them eyes, man. Most animals, pretty much all animals for the most part, have eyes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man. We talked about a lot of things today, man, but I guess we still haven't talked about. We wanted to talk about LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Last week we was talking about where we thought he was going to go, or a couple of weeks back I thought maybe that was part of the Lost podcast.
Yeah, I think it was part of the Lost episode. Yep.
So I think he's going to LA, man. I think he's going to LA, bro.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
I'm not on that bandwagon that everybody else is. I just think that for whatever reason it makes sense to him. He's not staying in Cleveland.
Yeah, he's not staying in Cleveland, but I think he God, I ain't want to say I think, 'cause I just hope it don't happen. Not because of I don't know, man. It's just I don't know, man. They have said I heard the rumors that I guess him and his son were out there in LA looking for schools or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know how true that is.
Yeah.
Don't really go into that kind of stuff. We know LeBron James do anything, man. But if you go to LA, man, just oh god, man, anywhere but the Lakers, bro.
You hate the Lakers?
I don't really even hate the fact that I hate the Lakers. I hate Lakers fans, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't seen no Lakers fan in so long. I haven't seen a Lakers fan. But let LeBron get that jersey, man. All you gonna hear about Lakers. Every time I turn around, Lakers.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. We'll see, bro. And then if you go to the West, man, it's just gonna be a dog wash in the East, man. What's gonna happen in the East now, man? LeBron James lead the East. What we looking at, man? Toronto,
Boston, and Philly.
Boston. I don't know, man. Kyrie Irving said he don't want to sign an extension with Boston. He's not sure if he's gonna sign an extension with Boston.
I don't blame him. He can get more money if he wait.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't think that team gonna be there. I don't think that team gonna be much better than what last year. I don't. Even with Gordon Hayward and Kyrie Irving, I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, well, the NBA definitely gonna have a balance of power shifting to the West. Some people don't like the fact that free agents can move around, the league. I love it. I'm like, well, I mean, the owners have been having so much power over so many years in the NBA or in general in sports that it's time for the players to have freedom to move. I mean, they are just free agents. I mean, was it Kurt Flood? I think his name was Kurt Flood. He actually started the free agency in baseball.
Correct.
He played for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
And it was unknown for people to do that stuff, to actually leave a team and go to a different team unless the actual team traded you.
Correct.
So, I mean, man, when you start to want to take away guys' happiness, man, because they want to play for the Lakers or they want to play for the Warriors, man, it goes back to what people are saying. Now you just got hired mercenaries on your team that, in a sense, they just playing for you just to, collect the check, but they're not really happy. They just want to go home and, and do what they need to do after they leave your team. But you want people to actually, who play for your organization, to love to come to work because it's still a job.
Correct. Yeah.
And people expect basketball players to love their job unconditionally because they get paid millions of dollars. But at the end of the day, how many people could really say that they love their job? Like your job is your life, right? Your basketball is your hobby, and you love to play, and you get paid for it. Yeah. But it's more than life than basketball.
True.
So, I mean, if these guys want to be happy in LA, they want to be in a city where, I can set up businesses or, my kids can go to these schools, and there's more than just playing for the basketball team that's, that the city offers, then, hey, man, that's why they want to leave. They want to go to different places like that.
Yeah, and let's say if if LeBron did decide to go to LA, then I can, I understand. That's what his, family wants. That's what he said, and even, Dwayne Wade also confirmed that too. That he was like, LeBron James think the decision's not going to be a basketball decision. It's going to be family lifestyle decision. You know what I mean? His kids probably want to go to Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. So, I mean, I personally think that his best fit would probably, I would love him to stay in the East. You know, if he went to Boston, obviously, you know, Kyrie wouldn't be there. If he went to Philadelphia, that'd be a good team. I don't know if that they'll still be, I don't think they could beat Houston none unless they can beat Golden State. But him going to LA, man, obviously he's not going to go to LA unless they bring Paul George and another superstar. It got to be like Kawhi. He can't, he can go to LA thinking that Paul George is going to be the answer to him beating the Warriors or beating the Rockets.
Yeah.
So, and basically he's walking to the Lions there. You got the Rockets, you got the Warriors. Yeah, that's the top two. You still got Detroit. I mean, not Detroit. You still got Portland. You still got New Orleans.
Portland done.
You still got the Utah Jazz. You still got teams like that, man, that you got to play on any given night that can beat you. So, I mean, it's different than the East. So, a lot of people say, man, you should stay in the East and keep going to the finals. But people pose the question, should he stay in the East and keep going to the finals and losing? Or would it be better for him to be in the West and possibly not make the finals, but he won't have those, he won't keep recording those finals losses on his record?
See, I don't really think that really bothers LeBron, man, because getting to the finals is a feat within itself. You know what I mean? Being able to do it that many times. So what you're saying is going to the West and possibly not being able to beat Golden State and not getting to the finals versus going there and then losing to Golden State again. I think staying in the East would be better because if you have more teammates or more players around him, he can beat Golden State. You know, that team not unbeatable, man.
Nah, it's not.
The team got flaws. The team is not perfect. The team is not unbeatable. The team definitely has flaws. So I think if he can get help somewhere in the East, probably be a better thing for his career. But, you know, if his kids don't want to live in Philadelphia or Boston, if you're going from Cleveland to Philadelphia or Boston, it's like the same thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So why not, you know, go on to the West Coast, man. It's nice and sunny out there.
That's true, man.
So,
I mean, I like the West Coast, the left coast. I mean, it's pretty cool, man. The vibe out there is different. That's all I can say. It's just, when I was in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona was just different. When I was in San Francisco, it was different. I feel like the people were more warming and free-spirited because, you know, the South is known as, like, you know, everybody's, you know, nice and, you know, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and all that stuff. But I live down here. That's not always the case, man. Correct. So I definitely like the West Coast vibe. So maybe he just wants to get away and, like you said, he wants to start anything outside of basketball that, heaven forbid, that a guy actually wants to make a move in the city to build his brand bigger than basketball. We want to crucify the guy because he's not winning championships. Like, you made a point about Shaq saying something about LeBron before we got on the podcast.
Yeah, his legacy, according to Shaq, his legacy is already set. He said you can add more pages to your legacy or not, but for the most part, your legacy is already set. So don't get to the point where you're starting to ring chase. And I don't think LeBron will ever ring chase because he's too good of a player to be like ring chasing per se. But you can say the same for Karl Malone and Gary Payton.
Yeah.
Both great players, but end up ring chasing towards the end of their career.
Yeah.
But Shaq said that's what he messed up. But he had his 3 rings, and then people was like, well, get 4. You know what I mean? So he got the one in Miami and made 4, and people kept on saying, well, can you get another one? That's why you did the Phoenix, the Boston, the Cleveland thing, trying to get more rings versus just sticking it out, man, and ending his career. Because once you get to the end of your career, you talk about that team swapping, it just look trash.
It does, man.
It look trash. I understand, doing what you got to do. People want you to, whatever, but to me, it just looked trash. Like, when a lot of time I went to the Raptors, why'd you do that, man?
Yeah, man. I wouldn't buy Elijah one throwback in the Raptors jersey.
Yeah.
Because people like, that's definitely a fake jersey, right? Elijah never played for the Raptors. You know him for playing for Houston.
Correct.
I think Shaq is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a Laker, by the way.
Yeah.
Because he's getting a statue built outside of
he already got it.
He already got it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be super cool. It's him dunking. It's like a hanging statue.
Oh, man.
It's him dunking, hanging off the rim.
I think Orlando is what made him, but I think LA is what I think raised him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you think Shaq can get his jersey retired in Orlando, LA, and Miami?
I think Orlando and Miami, man. I think he should give some respect to Orlando, man.
So Orlando and LA.
Orlando and LA.
So not Miami.
Not Miami. Miami was a mercenary job.
What about Boston?
Yeah.
About Cleveland? Phoenix?
No. None of those spots, man. I hate to see LeBron in 2 different jerseys, by the way. So, but he has to do what he has to do. I personally, all things equal, I would rather him stay in Cleveland.
No.
Me, personally.
I don't care about the jersey, man. You got to get away from Dan Gilbert. You
Well,
can't
yeah.
You can't get help in Dan Gilbert.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because Dan Gilbert, man, is when he came out there and did that, man, and he said that about LeBron, man, you could tell him and obviously him and LeBron don't like the guy,
No.
and Dan don't like LeBron. It's a business transaction.
Correct.
So he basically, and the crazy thing is that he made Dan Gilbert more money coming back than before he left.
Mm-hmm.
So they went to 4 straight finals. They constantly on TV. Restaurants are booming. The Cleveland economy is booming again because of one player, man. One man.
Nice.
And basically, man, Dan Gilbert is in that category too, man. He's definitely an asshole too.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree with you, man.
Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, man, LeBron got to do what's best for him, man, and making that move to L.A. or Houston or San Antonio or possibly Philadelphia or I don't know why Miami's thrown in there. That doesn't make no sense.
It do make sense.
Why?
Miami's a great city, man.
We
talking about his family now. Remember that.
But he sold his house in Miami too.
Yeah, so what?
You can buy another one.
Yeah, he's talking about LeBron James,
Okay.
bro. Like one of us in the house, man.
Yeah.
He's talking about LeBron, bro. So they probably got a house waiting for him in Miami, man.
Speaking of, man, when I see LeBron, man, I'm asking that man to at least give me 500.
Yeah, he probably shoot you 5.
I just need 500, cuz. Matter of fact, you know what? Don't even have to do that. Let me get on the team.
You got a better chance with Shaq.
You know what? Shaq show love.
Shaq probably give you that bread, bro. You asked for it, man.
Yeah, Shaq show. I think Shaq is a very underrated. He's definitely behind the scenes charitable giver.
Good. That's how you want to be.
Yeah, he's definitely under the radar, man. I remember he heard of one story that he didn't tell, but somebody told that he took a guy who was the janitor. When he seen the janitor, in L.A., go to his car, he like, man, that's your car?
Mm-hmm.
He like, yeah, man, I just happy to clean up this, the form.
Yeah.
And Shaq said, come on, man. And Shaq took him to a dealership and bought him a car straight cash. Brand new car.
Gotta love. See, that's if I had that kind of money, bro, I would definitely be that. I try to help out when I can, with a little bit of money I got now. But if I had that kind of money, that's how I'd be, bro.
Yeah.
Man, Shaq got so many cars and stuff, man. It's like,
he give away them cars.
how much you need, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I be, man.
Same way I feel too, man. Like, I have a lot of shoes, so I sometimes just give away the shoes.
Nothing wrong with that, bro.
You know what I mean? I want to help people, man. Everybody, in general. I definitely want to help my coach out because that's where I come from.
Mm-hmm.
But just in anybody. I help a white guy, a Chinese guy, anybody who needs help.
Yep.
Because you want to help people.
Exactly.
That's the main goal. You want to help people, man. I wish we had more people in society who thought like Shaq, man. Build each other up, man.
Exactly, man. Everybody need help sometimes.
Everybody needs help, man.
I'm pretty sure Shaq needed help at one point in his life, too.
Yeah, he definitely needed help, man. And now he's in a point that he can help people.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always say, start with the culture, help your coach out, but then you can branch out and help other people. Because that's what you know. I know the South Side. So I'm going to start home. I always start home first, right?
Yeah.
And then you kind of branch out and start helping other people as you go further and further down life's path. That's how it is, man, for me at least. So, but yeah, man, what we looking like on time?
I got about an hour and 30 minutes.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
You want to get back on Nas real quick?
Go ahead. You go ahead and say your nice little soliloquy. Soliloquy?
Soliloquy.
Say it again.
Soliloquy.
Okay, there you go.
Come on, Cam.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Nas overrated.
Come on, man.
Nas overrated, bro. This last album was the thing about it, man, is he almost ruined Kanye West's production. The production on the album was amazing. Nas to me is not good, man. I've been trying, and you know what? I feel free now. I feel free. I've been trying for so long to be like, man, I gotta respect Nas, man. He's a Queens rapper, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the legends in the game. He overrated, bro. Nas to me is not a good rapper, man. I can't think of maybe 4 or 5 songs that Nas made that I somewhat like. He don't have not a single banger that I'm like, this is classic to me. Not one song.
Not one.
Not one song. Not one song, man. The song with Lauryn Hill, If I Ruled the World, good song, good production. Lauryn Hill made that song to me. Lauryn Hill singing the chorus, made that song to me. Nas verses, not where it was at.
R. Kelly.
Song R. Kelly.
You remember
Probably trash, I don't even remember
Street Dreamers. Street Dreamers.
No.
Oh, mercy, mercy me.
No.
Come on, man.
Either was good. Very well written. Good job going at Jay-Z. I give him that. One Mic, I like it. Somewhat decent.
Jay-Z. I mean, what about him and AZ?
Nope.
What?
No. AZ overrated too. He's overrated, man.
Keep going down your soliloquy. How you say it again? Soliloquy?
Soliloquy.
Soliloquy.
No, Nas overrated.
Yeah,
bro.
keep going down your soliloquy.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you this right here. So if you say you think Nas nice, right?
Yes.
Okay, so one, why hasn't he made a hot album in forever? So think about it, man. Really think about it, bro. I love Busta Rhymes, man.
Yeah.
I love Busta Rhymes, bro. Busta Rhymes don't make hot albums, man. And last one, probably his best album was Extinction Level Event, and that came out when we was still rocking 40 jeans, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I'm just liberating myself, man. I listened to the album the other day because I don't really pay much attention to Nas. I'm a Bird, a big Nas fan. I don't listen to Nas a lot, man. So I kind of took a lot of time off. So there's one that he just came out with. 7 tracks, only about 25, 30 minutes. So let me go and get this thing to spin. Listen to it. Listen to it, man. And he took all the goodness away from Kanye West's production and beats and just made it trash. His verses trash. His flow garbage. I don't like Nas, man. Nas an overrated rapper, bro. He don't belong in the conversation with the greats. He does not belong there, man.
You think Tupac overrated?
As a rapper?
Yeah.
No. I think Tupac. I'm not a Tupac fan, but I can't sit up there and say Tupac overrated. I'd be lying to myself if I said that.
Okay.
Biggie overrated. I told you about that. Biggie overrated. Nas overrated too, man.
Biggie's overrated.
Yeah, he overrated, man. He overrated, bro. Y'all, you can't take an album out of the collection, bro. You can't take an album out of the collection. That last album was hot ass garbage.
What
dog.
last album we talking about?
What was it? Born
to
to Die?
That's not his album.
He was on it, man. It was his album, bro.
Puffy is wrong for putting that album out.
So once again, you gonna take an album out of his collection?
Yes, I'm taking an album out of his collection. Like I can take Michael Jordan not playing for the Wizards. That was his. He going through a midlife crisis.
Dude, man, not to say he's a bad rapper. I respect Biggie. Biggie got talent, man. He overrated, bro. He overrated, man. These dudes, man, people put him up on these pedestals because they.
Who's your top 5,
mean
man?
so much to rap, man.
Pharoah Monch, Jay-Z, who else?
Pharoah Monch. Yeah, Jay-Z.
Okay.
Cannabis.
Come
on, Pharoah Monch, bro.
No,
I like Pharoah Monch. Top 5, man.
I'm asking you. I'm just throwing him in your top 5.
Bro. I don't know. I have to sit down and think about it, dog. But Nas ain't in there and Biggie not in there.
That's fine. What is listen. What's the definition of overrated?
People putting him up on a pedestal, and I don't believe he deserves to be there. And like Tupac, for instance, I'm not a fan of Tupac, but I can see how people put him up on that pedestal. I'm not a fan of him, but I can understand how people do it. I don't understand it with Nas. I don't get it with Nas, bro.
Why? Hold on. Let me go back to Tupac. Why you not a fan of Tupac?
I don't like his music, man. I wasn't a fan of his whole persona, his whole gimmick, his whole thug gimmick. Just didn't do it for me back in the day.
He's a classic Gemini to me. He has 2 sides to him. He has that Black Panther side, and then he had that thug side to him. But I think he was more like the Black Panther militant type side who wanted to help the community, who wanted to do things. I think that other side was just basically a force-fed side that he thought he had to create that image in order to play into so people can accept him. That's just my personal opinion.
I agree. And I don't like that.
I think a little bit of that side is some of him. I think he ended up capturing some of that in him. But I don't think that was really the essence of Tupac.
I agree. I don't think that was him. You're right. I think that was more of a character, and people latched onto that character, and he kept creating this. Because by the way, Tupac is a great actor. All right, just for the record, Tupac is a great actor, man.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of that stuff that he did with his gangster image wasn't him. And he'll tell you himself I'm not a thug or a gangster, but it's part of the image that he portrayed, and people latched on to it.
Listen, I don't think he was playing a character of himself. I think a little bit of that gangster image was a little bit of him, but I think it dealt with more the militant side that he was born with the Black Panthers. I think people try to put gangster with like criminal and militant with like fighting against the machine. I think he was a gangster militant type guy because he was fighting against the machine that he called, the industry of rap music, and just in general about he felt the struggles of black people. So I think he incorporated those two to make himself into 2 different sides. I still think that he had like that little bit of gangster in him.
Okay.
Not to the extent that he was going out there bang and shooting. I thought when him I don't think he ever joined a gang, but I think he was associated with a lot of gangs, and I think he was in those gangs because he tried to understand where these guys came from, and then in turn, sometimes you can incorporate what they was doing into your life, and sometimes it's who you hang with. Sometimes that you can feed off of good or bad energy that can end up putting stuff in your life that you said, nah, that's not really me, but I was hanging around these guys and some of that stuff rubbed off on me. So I don't, like you said, I don't think he's a character of himself. I just think that some of that stuff rubbed off on him. But I really think he was a militant, good guy who had he was fighting a constant struggle between the two sides.
Okay, so all right, so
but Pop wasn't definitely overrated. I started to listen to Pop more than Pop. I know
okay.
You said okay. I know you didn't say that.
All right.
I started to listen to Pop more after he passed away. I listened to him when he was still living, but it's not as much as I didn't listen to him as much as when he was living. I listened to him more now that he's passed away.
Okay.
All right, I listened to Biggie like crazy growing up. I love Biggie. I was a Biggie guy. I was the East Coast, West Coast. If it was that, I was riding with Biggie.
I like Biggie more than Tupac.
But Biggie is nice.
Yeah, he is nice.
He
overrated though, bro.
I don't think he's overrated. Who's your top guy? Who's your favorite rapper? Who's your favorite rapper?
Jay-Z.
Okay. Jay-Z's nice. I'm not gonna sit up here and go tit for tat with you and say Jay-Z's overrated.
Because you can't say that.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, you can't say that. You can't say you're overrated.
But I think Jay-Z, to a certain extent, isn't. He's great, but I don't think he's the GOAT.
Okay, that's understandable.
I think Biggie's better than him, personally.
Who's your GOAT then? Biggie?
Man.
And before you answer that question, get back to Nas, bro. So is Nas in your top 5?
My top 5 is Jay-Z, Biggie. It's no order. Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac.
Memphis Bleak.
I like Bleak. Man, when you do your top 5 in rap, it's so subjective because this stuff changes all the time.
Yeah, it's about what you see. That's the thing about see, and that's the problem right there. Because this top 5 is about what Cam like.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people throw Nas in the top 5 because they don't want to feel ridiculous when they play. Oh, this is my top 5, and they leave out Nas, and they leave out Tupac. It's about what you like. It's subjective. It's 100% subjective. Yeah. So when you're looking at it that way, that's why Nas to me is. I'm saying it. He overrated, man.
Okay,
Nas is overrated. Nas is not belonging in the top 10 of rap.
Man.
That's
your personal top 10.
He might not be in the top 20.
Man.
He's not that good, bro. Jay-Z said it best, man. Name how album Nas dropped, man. Everybody gonna say Illmatic, right?
Yeah, Illmatic.
And I came out in 1975, bro. Come on, man. That man dropped a high album in 20 years, bro. This one just dropped trash.
Stillmatic.
Come on, man.
Stillmatic was classic.
No, bro.
I like Godson.
That's out, man. Come on, man. That shit was garbage, dog.
What was the one that he had the little Etch of Egypt? He like the Pharaoh. I am.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good. I love that Scarface song on there.
Yeah, that was a banger.
That Scarface song was a banger, bro.
I give you that. And the song with Aaliyah was nice too.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that, but either way you put it, bro. He not where the world putting him, bro. Nas made about 15 albums, dog. We talking about 3. And one of them you said was pretty good. So, it was kind of trash.
He had 2 classics to me, and he had a very good one.
Okay, how many albums Nas made? About 10?
Yeah, he's up there. I didn't listen to N, though.
You don't have to listen to it, man.
I did like that song on there, Breathe. He said, how'd that song go? In America, we never can be free. Something, F the police. Yeah, can a nigga just breathe?
I don't think I heard that one before. Sound like trash though.
Hey, I like that song. You know what, man? I'm gonna go back to Nas albums, man, and I'm gonna re-listen to a few of them.
Go through it and take and before we get out of here, take that piece of advice I gave you, bro. Your top 5 in rap is subjective, man. It's about who Cam likes, bro. Don't feel the pressure, because I'm telling you, a lot of people do. A lot of people ain't even listen to Nas, bro, but they throw him in the top 5 because they feel pressured by all these hip hop heads to make sure you put Nas in your top 5. Man, F Nas. Nas overrated, bro. I'm coming out with it, man. This last album was a piece of junk, dog. It was 7 tracks of hot garbage, dog.
Think Pusha T better than Nas?
Yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah, I think Pusha T better than Nas. I think Pusha T way better than Nas, man. Pusha T rap, I feel it, bro.
You think Drake better than Nas?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Drake is better than Nas. And you know how much I hate Drake. Drake better than Nas, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, you hate Nas more than you hate Drake then.
No, I don't hate Nas. I just think I got no problem with Nas, the artist. I think he do his thing,
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
way overrated.
Okay.
Dog, if you listen to this last album, you tell me the album good, dog. You gotta come explain to me why you think the album good, bro.
Well, I have to listen to it then.
Please, it's 7 tracks. It'll take you about 30 minutes, bro. Just put it in your car and run it through real quick. You probably
Is it on the internet?
Yeah.
So, okay. So I just type in Nas.
You got Spotify, man.
Nah, I ain't got Spotify.
God, dog. Cuz, get you some kind of music streaming service, bro. As much as you like music, man, get you a streaming service, dog, so you can listen to all your music, man.
Okay.
But yeah, this album, man, out of the 3 albums he just released, this one is at the bottom. Out of 3 albums Kanye West just produced, which would have been Pusha T, his album.
Tiana Taylor.
No, the Kanye and Kid Cudi album.
Okay.
Nas, Tiana Taylor come out next week.
Oh, she do? Okay.
So that ain't came out yet. Out of the 4 albums Kanye West just produced, that album is at the bottom.
Okay. So let me get back to my top 5. Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac. I like Eminem, but I never really listened to his whole album.
Let me tell you something about Eminem.
I never really listened to a whole album. I like songs off the album, but I can never rate his albums as classic.
Let me tell you something about Eminem. And you're right. You're right in that perspective. Eminem is like, to me, he like Busta Rhymes. Very great artist. He get on the track, feature, and kill it, bro.
Kill it.
Them albums, nah, man. He made one good album to me, and that was the second one. They had the black and white cover. They had.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That's when we got. That's when Dre. I think Dre got to him and kind of talked to him about the way he come off on us. Because his first album, the Slim Shady EP,
LP?
it was a high pitched thing. Then the second album, he started putting more inflection in his rap. You started feeling it more.
Yeah.
I think that was his best album. After that, it's been a bunch of miscellaneous trash. He got great songs here and there. Definitely a lot of great verses, a lot of great features, man. But his albums,
they just.
you don't hear nobody speak about a classic Eminem album. You ever heard somebody say that?
No, I know.
Exactly. The Marshall Mathers LP. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That was his
That was
best one.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the one with I am?
Whatever you
say
say
I am.
Yeah. Oh, that was on
that
there.
was a because we
Yes.
used to bang the hell out that one song.
Yes.
The lady singing on it.
Oh, a Dido. Yeah. So the music. So like I said, he makes great songs. I give him that, man.
Yeah,
But
he do.
great albums. No, same thing with Nasir. No great songs. Same with Busta Rhymes, man. I fight you about Busta Rhymes. One of my favorite artists of all time, bro. But after Extinction Level Event, the album's been trash. Genesis, all the whatever the rebirth, all that mess he done made, man, trash, bro.
Trick Daddy better than Nas?
No.
Hold on now.
No. Nah, do I think Trick Daddy albums is better than Nas? Yes.
That Trick Daddy Book of Thugs.
Book of Thugs is clean.
Boy.
I don't say, but I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say he's a better lyricist or rapper than Nas. That'd be crazy to say that.
Why you be crazy? You said Drake was better than Nas, and Drake. You think Drake a lyricist?
Drake a better lyricist than Nas.
Is he a manufactured lyricist?
I'm pretty sure he is. Well, okay, Quentin Miller is a better rapper than Nas. We put it like that. Whoever writing his lyrics and whatever, but.
Okay.
Nas overrated, man. This is my message to America, man. Take Nas out of your top 10, man. All right? Start in your top 10 list when it comes to rap, when it comes to shoes, when it comes to basketball players, everything. People we want to try to throw in Wilt Chamberlain and Jabbar. If you ain't seen them dudes play, they're not in your top 5, all right? You going off what somebody else done told you, man. So same thing with Nas. If you ain't listen to a Nas album, if you don't look at Nas as, God, dog, every album Nas making, I'm into it. Don't put him in your top 5, man. It's subjective. It's what you think about whatever you're rating, man. People always get caught up in that fact of I got to put him here because people going to call me if I don't. So what?
Yeah.
I like cannabis, and I ain't scared to say it.
By the way, that Cannabis BC. See, come on, cuz.
You listen to the whole album, man?
I haven't listened to the whole album, man.
Listen to 2000 BC, man. Tell me how you feel about it.
Garbage.
Hey, that's cool, man. You can
You
say
know,
that, bro. But
Cannabis is now he's an MC. I think he's an MC who doesn't get good production.
I 100% agree with you.
So I think that's what hindered him.
Yeah, and production don't matter to me. I want to hear you spit. Now, I like production too, but I want to hear you spit.
Okay.
I want to hear what you got to say. And on this last Nas album, he wasn't talking about nothing.
Okay. Well, I hear this. What about Rick Ross?
Rick Ross decent.
Yeah.
I'm not in love with Rick Ross like a lot of people are, but he decent. He's not really a great rapper, but a lot of it say Rick Ross is his production. He got great production. Rick Ross, I don't know who do his beats. I think he probably get it from different folks, but his production is great.
Hey, you had to feel that Box Chevy song. That's a Florida anthem.
Yeah, Box Chevy was clean. My favorite Rick Ross song was him and T-Pain and Boss. That is just slap, bro. Ain't nothing harder than that song, dog, coming from Rick Ross.
I don't know. I like that Lil Wayne, the remix of John. What's that? No, I'm not a star.
Hey, when I'm gonna start, come on, cause I want to fight.
Yeah,
I love that song, bro. That song that get, I don't care what time of day it is, cuz that song that get me crunk. But I love that song now.
We talking about the original, the one with Lil Wayne on it, cause they actually did a remix to it, technically.
The remix, Wayne.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That beat just make you want to get up.
Yeah, I said, man. Yeah. I said, he killed that one.
Yeah, I give him that, bro.
What about BMF on the one he did about Big Meech and he had Styles P on there?
No.
You didn't like that? Loved it.
Nah.
Oh, what about the one we had Neo singing on it? Super High.
It was straight. I like Neo.
Okay.
People comment for that too. I like Neo.
Oh, I love Neo.
He just dropped the CD, by the way.
Huh?
He just dropped the CD.
He did?
With 21 tracks, though.
Dang.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know what, man? It's getting back to the days. 10, 11 tracks is probably the max, bro.
Yeah, I heard an interesting thing about that as far as streaming, man. Those guys making so many songs on their CDs because it boosts your streaming numbers up.
Yeah.
Because you streaming the album and whatnot. So maybe I got something to do with Migos. Quarter 2 had 25 tracks on or something like that.
Dang.
Yeah, it's a lot of tracks, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah, it's nothing like Chris Brown. Didn't he have like 50 tracks on his Chris Brown last album? He had like a 50-track album, a 40-track album, man.
Didn't even know he had a last album.
He did. Yeah, man. Chris Brown is amazing though.
No, Chris Brown can dance.
Yeah, he can sing too.
Eh.
Oh man, you wildin'.
Come on, Cam, man, for real, bro.
That man can sing, bro.
Man, Chris Brown, come on, dog. Chris Brown can dance. Chris Brown's a great entertainer. He make good songs. He is not a good singer, dog.
He's solid.
Okay, I give him solid.
Yeah.
Solid like Pharrell.
Solid like Pharrell.
Yeah, him and Pharrell, like, yeah, they solid singers, bro.
So, okay, what you consider as singing, like Neo or
Luther Vandross.
Oh, Luther, come on, man.
Cuz, you asked me what I would consider a solid singer,
all right,
dog.
he's not in that group then. Come on, cuz. You're not going to do it like that. Yeah, but he's
I want to consider Neo's a good singer. I want to consider him.
So you consider him R. Kelly level?
Who?
On Chris Brown. Well, let's preface this. Let's put this in context. He could sing, him and R. Kelly are on the same singing level.
Who?
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown? I think R. Kelly better than Chris Brown. I don't think R. Kelly is a great singer either.
Yeah, and I don't think R. Kelly's a great singer, but he's amazing at making music. But that's all I'm gonna say about R. Kelly. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm run out the building with that one. So I'm not gonna go in that rabbit hole.
Yeah, just do.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna do that one. Yeah. But regardless, Nas might be seen as overrated to you, but I still think Nas' impact on the culture is great.
I got no argument there.
Yeah.
I have no argument there. But I'm telling you, man, all these people who throwing Nas in the top 5 or top 10, to have a sit down with him and tell me, just like, hey, man, okay, you got Nas in your top. Tell me some of your good Nas albums. Tell me some of your good Nas tracks. And I guarantee you, man, they run out of time real quick. And you're like, you got this man in your top 5 because of this?
Yeah.
Same with Eminem, man.
Yeah, he's great. I mean, listen, I got Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie. I add this guy because I love him. It's subjective, right? Mm-hmm. This top 5 is not saying who's the best, right? Who's the best lyricist in this.
It's about who you think is the best. You can't base your top 5 off what people think is who you think is the best.
Right.
Memphis Bleak.
PP. Project Pat.
There you go. And that's in your top 5.
When you as soon as you told me Project Pat dropped something, I almost bought Spotify. When I hear Project Pat, I feel Project Pat.
That's what you like. Everybody got something they like.
Bro, when he got on that remix with it was not a remix. He got on that song with Rick Ross. I'm driving down Elvis Presley Boulevard.
I don't think I heard that one yet.
Bro, when I heard, oh man, Pat killed it. Oh boy, I love Pat. Before we leave, I'm gonna let you listen to it.
That's the scene. That's about what you like, man.
I love PP.
You'd be hard pressed to find people who put
Project Pat. Hold on, let me put that in. I love Project Pat because PP. I love Project Pat, man. So let's don't get that twisted.
I feel you. How you feel about Pastor Troy?
I like Pastor Troy.
Mm-hmm.
But he won't definitely be in my top 5.
Top 10?
Definitely not my top 10.
Yeah, I might have to throw my personal top 10.
I respect it.
Pastor Troy get down, bro.
I feel you. Pastor Troy say, what that classic unquote? He said, He says.
Yeah, he had a lot of crap.
He said, "Oh, you didn't know that she was bug wild? Strong possibility that can be my child. Oh yeah, you coming a real fucking show. Now keep on busting your ass for child support."
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Basketball legend, bro. Don't sleep on him, man.
Yeah, PT, man. Yeah, PT Cruz is straight.
PT Cruiser, bro.
Yeah. Didn't GT steal that from him?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he ain't no originator there.
Yeah, you know, trash.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Well, we're going on 2 hours again, man.
Okay,
We're going to wrap this thing up, bro.
Yeah, man. Let's please wrap this thing up because, shout out to all the fathers on Father's Day, man. Shout out to you, Mike. Happy Father's Day to you,
Shout
bro.
out to you, too, cuz.
Appreciate
Happy Father's Day, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Yeah, all you fathers, man. I'm glad y'all out there taking care of your kids. And all y'all deadbeats, now that shout out to you.
No.
We don't shout out deadbeats. Just because you have kids don't mean Happy Father's Day to you.
Nah, bro. You gotta be in there.
You gotta be in your kids' lives, man.
All right, man. Before we get out of here, got some interesting news, man. We on social media now, man.
Woo!
Me and Cam in our mid-30s, we finally joined social media, man. So our Twitter handle is above_podcast on Twitter. You can catch us on Facebook at Nothing Above the Moon Podcast on Facebook. Our YouTube page is also up. It'd be Nothing Above the Moon Podcast and YouTube. And we still got our Gmail page. Our Gmail account, of course, is nothingabovethemoon60@gmail.com. So we're going to start posting videos up, man. We're going to start getting links out. We're going to start posting. Every week we post a podcast. We're going to start posting it up on Facebook, Twitter, sending the links and everything out. So look for us there. Above_podcast on Twitter, Facebook at Nothing Above the Moon Podcast, YouTube at Nothing Above the Moon Podcast, and Gmail at nothingabovethemoon60@gmail.com.
Oh, we hitting them at all angles.
Hitting them all angles.
Twitter's coming tonight.
You got Twitter.
Not Twitter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Instagram.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Instagram's coming tonight, folks.
So yeah, we're gonna be ready, man. We're gonna start getting some information up, get some posts up, man. We're gonna start we're gonna start giving out we're gonna start doing like summaries of our shows, you know what I'm saying? So you guys know what to listen for. We're gonna try everything. About to make this thing happen, man. So Nothing Above the Moon Podcast. Holla at us.
Holla at us. We here, baby. Happy Father's Day again to y'all. And your deadbeats, you already know the streets watching you.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.